Hello everybody and welcome back for another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in today. First day of the week for me, halfway through the week for a lot of you. Happy Thursday everybody. Thank you very much again for stopping by. Abraham, good to see you. Captain Ray, good to see you. Guardians fan, welcome. Matthias, good to see you. Darius Glover, welcome. Danny Roble, good to see you. Further AM, Captain Germany, Aviator Alex, Alexander Kokov, Winston Hill, Jackson Burst, Spin W, Mate, Brett Day, Captain Crafty, Red Thread, Conrad, Plain Boy, Mr. Mopar Dude, how are you, my friend? Jetstar, good to see you. Captain Crafty, I think I already got you. Jackson, got you. AC, welcome. Zaleman, good to see you. Mr. Flyboy, how are you, my friend? Flying in your neck of the woods today. Not quite up near you, but close enough, right? Tori Lai, good to see you. California, welcome back. Aviator Alex, welcome. Avman, Mr. Schmitty's in the house. Luca, good to see you. Connor McLeod, welcome. Ziad Zarka, good to see you. Steve Barker, welcome back. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Captain Timothy, welcome back. Call Me Sticks, good to see you. Stefan C, welcome aboard. Amar, good to see you. Matthew Lance, good to see you. Welcome, everyone. Thanks again for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. It's Thursday afternoon. We're back on the Pilotedge network today. We're going to be doing some Alaska Airlines ops in the beautiful Fenix A320. I have not decided if I want to stream X-Plane this weekend or if I want to stream Microsoft Flight Simulator. As weird as this may sound, I kind of want to fly X-Plane this weekend, and I think I may fly X-Plane this weekend. We'll see how it goes, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we may be back into some X-Plane. We'll see. I'm on the fence right now. I'm a 50-50, but I do want to get back into some X-Plane. It's been almost 2 months. 2 months since I've been in X-Plane. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Can you guys bear with me here for about 30 seconds? I'm just finishing my breakfast. Some yogurt, some blueberries, some raspberries, and some strawberries with some granola. Give me 2 minutes. Let me crush this real quick so I at least have some energy for these flights. I will be right back. Okay. Good. Thank you, guys. I just literally needed like a minute. Anyways, welcome back. Brady says, who eats breakfast at 12 p.m.? Well, like Smitty mentioned right there, when you wake up at like 9:30, 10, and then I walk Daisy for about an hour every morning, I don't like doing it before I go walking. I like just like drinking water and then taking her for a walk. And then coming home and then eating that. I was a little bit delayed this morning. I was on the phone with wifey, girlfriend, taking care of some stuff this morning for our trip in August. So, yeah, I didn't have time. It literally just time slipped away. I literally looked at the time and I was like, oh my God, I have to go live. Anyways, back in X-Plane, what bird? I don't know, Jackson. I really don't know. Part of me really wants to do some cargo hops on like the A300. We haven't flown the A300 in a while. Probably like last month or something like that, or a month and a half ago. Yeah, something I really want to fly like the A300, the 7.5, the 7.6. I'd love to do that one. So, yeah, that'd be really cool. Ryan, have you seen V1's new throttle? I have. A little bit out of my price range. I think that's more geared towards like the professional flight simmer. V1 is a real world pilot, so it would make sense that he would have something like that. For somebody like myself, I don't know, man. Not to mention just how big it is. I wouldn't even have it. I wouldn't even know where the hell to put that, man. I'd literally have to build a cockpit just to accommodate that throttle. It does look cool. It looks awesome. And I mean, I watched V1's quick review. I skimmed through it. Looks like a great product, but yeah, definitely geared towards the professional. When you're spending, you know, $1,200 USD plus tax on just a throttle quadrant, you got something special going on for sure, man. But yeah, anyways, welcome back to the stream, friends. Let's have some fun. We are Alaska 2066 service from Portland to Boise. I believe our flight time today is scheduled for a whopping, I don't even know what our flight time is. What is our flight time today? 46 minutes en route. Sorry, 48 minutes en route. So it should be an awesome flight. Looking forward to it. And then we're going to jump back from Boise to Portland. Love flying into Portland. Absolutely amazing. One of my favorite approaches here on the West Coast. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll into Boise. Should be a beautiful flight. Let's do it. First thing is first, let's come down here to our electronic flight bag. We'll turn this guy on. Beautiful. Let's go back upstairs. Let's get our external power on. We'll go ahead and get our master battery switch 1 and 2. I'll also turn up the sounds here for you guys. There we go. Master battery switch 1 and 2 will come on. Beautiful. Cap, don't come here to explain things are ugly. Yeah, well, you know, we're there for the flight model, right? All right, Adir's left side, right side, and center. Beautiful, looking good. Continue our flows down here. We'll get our crew supply on. We'll get our nav and logo lights on. Master start switch on the EPU. We'll get our no smoking to the auto position, and we will arm our emergency exits. Beautiful. Let's come over here. Immediately, we'll go to the Fenix tab, and we'll start loading up this bad boy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to sim setting. It's been resetting all my stuff, so yeah. Pounds to kilograms, that's all fine. Callouts, I want all of these on. And for some reason, when you save default, it like turns them all off. Controls linked, that's fine. That's all good. That's good. Okay, I think we're all good. Yes, we'll save as defaults. All right, cool, sweet. Let's go to my flight. We'll tap to import from SimBrief. I have fresh potatoes ready for you all. Ooh, nice. All right, that looks good. I'm happy with that. We'll go to mass and balance, and we'll start loading up the airplane. 86 No, come on now. Let's like at least bump this to like 130. Yeah, we'll take at least 130. We'll go ahead and load the aircraft. Fast time about 7 minutes. Beautiful. Now, we are on the Pilotedge network, and ever since we've been on the Pilotedge network, we've been using the new tool, Fans GUI, or in other words, a CPDLC is basically what this is. This is a new feature, not so much new, I should say. It's probably been out for close to like 6 months now on the Pilotedge network. So yeah, really, really cool. But before we do any of that, let's just come down here and we'll go to our init ref page, and we'll just init request. We'll go ahead and load all of that up here into the McDo. It's just crazy how expensive flight simming can get. Oh yes. But you have to remember, man, it's such a niche hobby, right? So it actually makes sense, because you have to remember, like, you know, if they're selling to like a Call of Duty crowd or a Call of Duty size of community, then you could probably put something up for like, you know, 30, 40 bucks and you'd probably make a lot of money. The fact that they're selling to such a niche market, especially when it comes to like peripherals like that, it's always going to be top dollar. You know what I mean? Let's go to the IRS init. Let's confirm on alignment. Beautiful. That'll do its thing. Wonderful. Now we can go grab our CPDLC. So let's go ahead and open this up here. We're going to log on, and we're going to log on as Alaska ASA 2066, and we'll go ahead and pop that in there, and we'll send our log on. Beautiful. We are now logged on, and now we are essentially just waiting for the controller to send us our clearance. You'll hear like a beep boop. You hear a big noise. I've noticed there's a bug. You have to like constantly switch this over. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, you'll hear like a beep boop, and then you'll get that. So, hey, Captain, how are you? Boise should be interesting. I'm excited for it. Yeah, we're also giving away a copy. If you didn't see the, the announcement that I made on the Discord, we are giving away a copy of Boise. So one lucky winner today will be winning a copy of the Boise scenery provided by Orbx. So let's get some no floaties in chat for Orbx. And one of you lucky viewers is going to, there's our beep boop. One of you lucky viewers is going to win a copy of the Boise scenery today, so I'm excited about that one. So we've got 2 minutes, so let's get right to that. Let's go to the ATC message. Cleared to Boise Airport, whammy for IMB, then as filed. Climb maintain 7,000 feet. Expect flight level 390 after 5 minutes. Departure frequency 118.42. Squawk 5527. That is exactly what we expect. We'll go ahead and accept that. You can see up here that the message has turned to closed, which means that we're all good to go. Beautiful. So we can go to the previous page. We can come down here to our McDo. We'll go to our flight plans. We're going to go to KPDX. We're going to go to departures. I believe we're departing out of 28 left today, so we'll plug that in here. We're going to be on the whammy 4 departure with the IMB transition. We'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. And then from Boise, we'll populate that as well. I believe in Boise, we're expecting the ILS, doesn't matter, we can do Zulu or Yankee, but we'll take the ILS Yankee, I guess, 10 right, and we're going to be on the Cayenne 3 arrival. I don't think we need the Devil transition. Let me see our flight plan. I'm just going to confirm on our flight plan because it may be there. Oh, it is there. Okay. So we'll take the Devil transition, Cayenne via Devil. That's actually pretty funny. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. And there we go. Our flight plan should be all done and taken care of. Wonderful. We can go back to the init page. Cost index today will be 55. And again, we're looking for a cruise level of 390, 39,000 feet. I'm not sure why it wants us up so high today. Maybe there's some headwind or some tailwind that we're searching after. I'm not quite sure. Cool, we'll leave that like that. Block fuel for today's flight, I believe we're sitting at 5.3, yes. So we'll plug that in here, 5.3, and then the rest of that information, we're just waiting for the aircraft to load. We've got 76 passengers on board, so just past halfway. And we need to set our squawk codes. We can open up our CPDLC, and our squawk code today was 5527. So we'll throw that in there, 5527. Oh, we can't get 7. There it is. We'll turn that on in reporting now. Set it and forget it. Beautiful. Cool. We can then open up our charts, and we can start grabbing the ATIS. We can start getting everything ready. Again, we're just going to want to be prepared. So if we come up here, we see ATIS on 128.35. So I can tune to that frequency here on my radio stack, 128.35. And we'll grab the ATIS here in Portland this morning.
Altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen runway 321 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet.
Alright, so we've got information Juliet.
Portland International Airport. ATIS information Juliet. 1553 Zulu. Wind 290 at 7.
AlexSiu, I apologize, man. I missed this. 23 months from AlexSiu Rastas. Thank you very much, AlexSiu, for your 23 months. This is, oh, my months keep passing by.
Altimeter 3017.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Departing runways 28 left, 28 right.
All right, cool.
Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen runway 321 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet.
All right, so we've got information Juliet. Wonderful. We can go ahead and tune to ground now. So we pop this open. You can see Portland ground. We don't need to do clearance because we have got our CPDLC. So essentially what this does is this basically just removes the need to call in for your clearance. It's just like I guess they do this in the real world. Correct me if I'm wrong. Most airlines, they do this through like their ACARs or something like that. They get their clearance this way, and then they would tune to ground. Now the thing about Portland is we are going to have to contact ground before pushing back. There is a non-movement area right here, and we will be pushing back onto taxiway Tango. So we're going to need ground in here on 121.9, so that's going to be our next frequency, so I'll tune to that now, 121.9. VATSIM has PDC. I'm not talking about VATSIM, I'm talking about real world. I know VATSIM has PDCs, but I'm talking about real world, how they would get their frequencies, how they would get their clearance, sorry. Okay, so that's good. I'm happy with that. We can close that. Good. 121.9 is plugged in there. Our squawk code 5527 is plugged in there. Wonderful. We're looking good. We've got a Deers in 1 minute, so let's go to the overhead. Let's get the fuel pumps on. I believe I just heard the final loading. Yes, I heard the door close. So go ahead and dismiss that. We've got 130 souls on board today. We've got 1,200 kilograms of cargo, and we've got 5.3 tons of fuel. So that all looks good. Let's go to the overhead, and let's go ahead and spool up the APU. We can jump outside. We can give this a nice little listen. Good day, Cap from sunny Trinidad and Tobago. I am jealous, sir. You want to trade with me? It's actually pretty nice here today, but it's just so humid. Ugh. How do you get no lag? I have a good computer. That would probably be the best best answer I could give you. I'm not quite sure. I also have my simulator configured pretty well. So yeah, it's a nice place. I love the mountain biking in the foothills of Boise. Boise's pretty cool, man. It always amazes me that it's up there in elevation. I think it's like 3,300 feet or 3,200 feet above sea level, which is pretty cool. 11 and it's only 91. Cool day, finally. Jesus. Like you're on the Xbox Cloud gaming that way because you're having stutters. It's on Xbox, but yeah, I don't know. I've heard they like plan on really polishing the Xbox over the next coming months. All right, red beacon light can come on. We'll go ahead and remove the external power. We've got our APU. We're on APU power, so everything's good there. Let's come over here to our electronic flight bag. We're going to go to our ground services. We're going to remove the chocks and cones, remove the GPU. Beautiful. Let's go over to our takeoff performance data, and we can punch in some information here before we push back. PDX, we're planning a departure out of 28 left. The runway conditions are dry. PAX will be on for our departure. Let's sync up our final load sheet. Let's load our live weather, and we can go ahead and calculate our V-speeds and our flex temps and our flat parameters. So 131, 131, 133. So we'll go ahead and head over here. We'll go over to the performance tab. 131, 131, 133. Good. Got those numbers plugged in. We are then looking for 2/down 0.2 and 68. 2/down 0.2. All right, and 68 on the flex temps. Good. And then we can come back here to our init ref. We just need to plug in the init B page information. So come back to the Fenix tab. Should have done this before, my bad. We'll go to the mass and balance page, and we need 55.6 and 30.7. 55.6/30.7. Good. We'll plug that in there. That all looks good. All these numbers should fill out soon. Wonderful. Cool. We're looking good. We can come back here. We can go back to the performance tab, and we can just leave that up here like this. Good. We've got all those numbers plugged in. Sweet. Let's go ahead and call the tug. Apologies. I'm kind of all over the place this morning. We're going to head back here to the Fenix tab, and we're going to call the tug. We'll go to ground services, and we will go ahead and connect tug. Beautiful. The tug is now connecting, and we can tune to ground, which we are, 121.9, and we can request a push and start on to Tango. Portland ground, very good morning, Alaska 2066 with information Juliet, push and start on to Tango, please. Now, hold on. Something... Trying to think what the last plane I flew on the network was. Bear with me here for a second. I may have to go into some settings. I'm going to populate this. Going to go to settings and push to talk. Yes, that would be why. Clear. Clear. Is refusing to do anything different. Okay. Cancel. Yes. All right. Looks like I'm gonna have to log off. Exit. And Pilotedge. Open. Okay. Settings, push to talk. Why won't you take any other button? Alright, I'm just gonna have to use keyboard decimal for now. Apply, okay. It literally will not take any other button. It's stuck on joystick 20, whatever the hell that is. So I've got decimal on my keyboard. So hopefully that works. Okay, we can, hold on, you guys can't see any of this. We can come back here, we can put you back on, close you, okay. So we can log off, we can go log on, and we can log off on our CPDLC, so we've got all that, that's good. And now let me recall for our clearance, as now it should work. Portland ground, very good morning, Alaska 2066 with information Juliet, push and start on to Tango, please. Oh my goodness, it disconnected me on every level. Hold on. Third time's going to be the charm, friends, I promise. Third time will be the charm. Going to cycle frequencies. 121.9. We're all looking good. Okay. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Portland ground, very good morning, Alaska. 2066 with information. Juliet, push and start on 2 Tango, please.
Alaska 2066, Portland ground, push on the Tango, approve, face east.
Push on Tango's approval, faced east. Alaska 2066, thanks. All right, let's do it. Park brake coming off. Start the push back. There we go, beautiful, cool. Engine mode selector over to the start position. Red beacon light is on. Seatbelt signs are on as well. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. You had this issue last time. Hold down the button. That wasn't with Pilotedge. And for some reason, it's not working, Kyle G. I don't know why. I was holding it down. It's okay. I've got it set to the period button on my keyboard, so it should be fine for now.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to give us a slight left here. Not quite sure how good it'll be, but we'll figure it out. That's not bad, actually. Straighten it out. And we'll just stop it right about there. Cool. Sweet. I'm happy with that. Not perfect, but not bad. We'll go ahead and re-engage the park brake. What? The toe's all the way over there. And we'll go ahead and disconnect the tug. There we go. Beautiful. Not quite sure which tug it is. Okay. It's using its own tug. Aha, got you. All right, let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Do you like the A320 more than the 7.3? I like them both, to be honest with you. Yeah. You see the article I posted about Intel GPUs not looking good? Yeah, Intel should just stick to the CPU game, man. Kind of like AMD, right? I think like AMD, if AMD just put all their money and like perfected their CPUs, they'd probably be better than Intel. Same as Intel. I don't know why they want to get into the GPU game. I mean, Nvidia just has that shit on lockdown, man. But hey, who knows? Who knows? Love that barking dog sound? Yes, the PTU, power transfer unit, barking away. Hey, Cap, what does it mean when there's a wrench next to your name? It means that they're a moderator. Wow, I almost knocked over my water again. Not good. How do you move so freely around the cabin? I set custom wing views, Matthew. So if you're trying to figure out how to do that, I would Google or YouTube custom wing views Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's going to be probably 100 different tutorials that should help you out, man. Sweet. Rather, I have competition to push NVIDIA into more innovation, but NVIDIA doesn't need it, man. They're already pushing, like, with DLSS and all that stuff. Like, it's crazy how advanced these graphics cards are coming, man. All right, I believe we're doing a Flaps 2 departure today, so we'll go ahead and set Flaps in position number 2. Looking good. And then we'll go ahead and head upstairs. We'll come down to the MIC-2. We'll get some information in here in our performance tab. Flaps 2, we need a down trim of 0.2. So down trim of 0.2 should be good right about there. And that's good. Cool. Let's get our engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers will be armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. Let's head upstairs. APU can come off. APU bleed can come off. And we'll go ahead and call for our taxi. Pearl Ground, Alaska 2066, ready to taxi runway 28 left. I don't know why I'm saying 2066, should be 2066.
2066, runway 28 left, taxi via Tango Bravo.
28 left, Tango Bravo, Alaska 2066. All right, park brake is off. Let's do it, friends. Got a company message. I forgot to accept our load sheet, so we'll go ahead and take care of that now. AOC menu, received messages, good. Cool. Get ourselves set up here on the line. Good. And we'll get our taxi light on. Wonderful. And let me come down here and let me just accept these load sheets. So we're going to have our preliminary load sheet, what we'll accept. And then we should have our final load sheet, which we will accept. There we go. Beautiful. Both have been accepted. Wonderful. Looking good. Cool. Ready to go, friends. Radeon and NVIDIA are competing against each other, but I think NVIDIA is better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, I truly believe if AMD stuck to, you know, just developing CPUs, they'd probably be right up there with Intel. Everybody knows AMD GPUs are subpar. And I don't mean that in like being a rude or anything like that, but just facing facts. NVIDIA GPUs are much better than AMD GPUs. NVIDIA is releasing the 4000 series this summer. They never really dropped this summer, Avman. It's probably going to be in the fall. They'll probably announce it towards the end of the summer, maybe August. Look for it to drop probably October, November. I believe every new graphics card is usually like between September, October, November. So yeah, that's probably when we'll get the 4000 series. I'll probably wait, probably skip the 4000 series unless it's like some incredible, you know, jump from the 3000 series, but we'll see. AMD CPUs are already Intel or even higher. I wouldn't say that. Some of the CPUs, yes, absolutely, are right up there with Intel, but I don't think they're quite there yet. Soon, they will be soon for sure. Yep. Sippy cups. I need to get some sippy cups. Yep. Wait, Radeon is AMD's GPU brand, or are they no, that's AMD's GPU brand. You're correct. What scares me about the 4000 series is going to be the power draw. I mean, it's the same with the 3000 series, dude. A 3080 can, like, what is it? Can pull like 450 watts overclocked or something like that. What are they saying for the new one? 600 watts? It's only going to be, that's just the reality of these cards, man. You keep going up in GPU strength. There's just going to be inevitable, right? Okay, so we've got tower frequencies here. We're going to be on 28 left, so tower's going to be on 2375. So we'll tune that in here, 23775, good. And then our departure frequency, I'm not sure if we can get this now because I did this. Where are my messages? Can I show my messages? Anyways, we shouldn't need that. Departure frequency is, shit, what was the departure frequency? Messages, can I even hit any of this now? I don't think I can. Send log on messages, no. Next, no. Return message log. Yes, there we go. Let me pull this. 1842. So let me just write that down here. 118.42. All right, cool. So we've got all that. Let's tune to tower. 2377, and then we'll get 1842 plugged in here on our backup. 1842. How do I test the config in the TOLUS? I should just hit the button, the config button. Okay, now I can go to return, and I can return, and I can log off. Good. All right, cool. And we can minimize that. Beautiful. Poland Tower, very good morning. Alaska 2066, holding short, 28 left, ready for departure.
Alaska 2066, Portland Tower, wind 2907, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
28 left, clear for takeoff, Alaska 2066. All right, cool. Landing lights coming on. Nose light over to takeoff. Runway turnoffs, strobe lights, wing lights, lit up, all looking good. And we'll do our takeoff config test down here. Good. ECAM is no blue. Ready to go here, friends. And we've got 1842 plugged in for our departure frequency, so we're looking good. Thanks, Liveway. All right. Well, let's do it, friends. Cleared for takeoff. 28 left. Checks. Joystick cam is going on. Enjoy the departure, friends. Let's go ahead and nose wheel steering is off. Throttle's up to 40%. Good. Chrono's on. Checked. Let's go flying. Manflex 68 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Let's do it. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is rolling. There's 100 knots. I forgot to set 7,000. I'll do that here in a second. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. There's climb profile. Throttles down to climb. Flaps position 1. Am I a real pilot? No. Right, and coming up on 210 knots, we'll go flaps clean. Flaps clean. And let's get our runway turn-offs off. Nose light. And taxi lights. And I am going to turn our sounds down here just a little bit. Cool. All right, sweet. Into Alaska 2066 4000.
Alaska 2066, connect departure.
Departure, we'll see it. Alaska 2066. Portland departure, good morning, Alaska 2066 4900 for 7.
Alaska 2066, Portland departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
15,000, Alaska 2066. Alright, 15,000. In there looking good. Cool. 6,000 feet. Autopilot 1's coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Wonderful. Nice departure. Get some nice views here of Portland. We got a nice departure, and that's always good. Hey, Kim, how are you? What is my gamer tag? I think it's Captain Canada 4200. When are they going to send us over to departure? We got it. V1 stole your Rotate mark yesterday? Uh-oh. Send my lawyers after him. In fact, just left for a practice. There you go. William, what's up, mate? Good to see you, dude. How are you? HIO is your home base. The view is very familiar. Very cool. Awesome. Thanks for flying for your hometown. No worries, man. Thank Orbx for putting out some nice scenery for us. Again, we're going to be giving a giveaway. Nice. How many FPS you clocking? Says right down here in the bottom corner, man. Mid 40s, 47, 48, 47, 49, 50. Hey, getting up into the 50s. Depends, man. Yeah. Rocking roughly mid 40s. Sometimes in the 50s. Have you ever flown private next 11? If so, what private jet would be your choice for flight? I really like the Airbus planes. I think the Airbus planes are absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and landing lights can come off. Ground spoilers are disarmed. And we're looking good. Leave our seatbelt signs on here just for a little bit. We do have a speed restriction of 250 knots. On the whammy for departure, you can see here we can actually, I believe we can start getting, I believe we can start increasing our speed after Buenos. We'll see what it wants to do. He is going to hand us over to Seattle Center here in a second. So we'll get that ready to go. There we go. There's our speed restriction gone at 13,000 feet. Are you going to get the new Throttle Tech A320 flight controls? No. No. I don't need that, dude. I'm not, no. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream when somebody asked, I'm not a real world pilot. That's not something that I'm really looking for. For me, what I'm looking for is ease of use and compatibility. So just super easy. I have my setup right now. I have everything that I need.
Contact Seattle Center 121.4.
121.4. We'll see you soon, Alaska 2066. All right, 121.4. Bet Les will get them. Oh man, this guy's crazy. Probably. Seattle Center, very good morning. Alaska 2066, 13,500 for 16 or 15.
Alaska 2066, Seattle Center, climbing tape level 230.
230, Alaska 2066, thanks. All right, 230 is in. 230 is in. Beautiful. And we are passing. We'll see downtown Portland here in a second. Off our way. May need some help troubleshooting my joystick. What's up with it, John? Louis Tom, thank you very much, man. 22 months. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. welcome back to First Class, and thank you very much for supporting the channel, Louis. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great flight, Captain. Thank you, Philip. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing well, Steve. Doing well, man. I had really fun yesterday. I spent all evening last night putting something together for you guys. So it's going to be a surprise. I'm not going to speak about it. You're not going to get it out of me, I promise. But yeah, I spent all night last night kind of preparing some stuff for you guys. So I'm super excited about it. It's been probably about 3 or 4 years since I did anything like that. So it was a lot of fun. What will I give away? We're giving away a copy of the Boise scenery. So when we land in Boise, we'll go ahead and open the giveaway for you guys. So I have a joystick and there's a throttle on it, and it got reversed. So when it's in the toga position with the throttles in game, it goes to idle, vice versa. I try to fix it, doesn't fix it. Are you talking about in Microsoft Flight Simulator? You can click on, if you go to where your throttle is in the settings, John, there should be a little check box. It'll say reverse axis, and you'll do that. Are you building a home cockpit? No. How long is the flight? 48 minutes on the flight time today is what we're scheduled for. 48 minutes. Which server am I flying? I'm flying on Pilotedge. You can put !PE in chat. Hey, Cap, really enjoyed last video. The approach is fun. Yes, it is, Mark. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy, dude. No, an X-Spine, I click the reverse axis. I'm going to try again. Yeah, same thing, John. You can reverse the axis. Yeah. All right, we're through transition altitude, so we'll go ahead and reset that now. I have gigabit internet, John.
Alaska 2066, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
135.15, Alaska 2066. We'll see you. All right, 135.15. We'll tune to that frequency now. 135.15. There we go. Cool. Seattle Center, very good morning. Alaska 2066, flight level 200 for 230.
Alaska 2066, Seattle Center, climb maintain flight level 390.
390, Alaska 2066, thanks. I still can't believe we're going up to 390. Whatever, it's what SimBrief has given us. 390 is set. Set it and forget it. Looking good. Hey, Cap, what are my frames in Microsoft Flight Sim? I have a frame counter right down here, man. I'm not quite sure if you can see it. Maybe you're on like a smaller screen or something. But we're averaging mid-40s. We're getting 49, 50, 45, 51. So I would say high 40s, mid to high 40s is what we're averaging. Everyone started GoFundMe for Cap's full motion sim. Oh man, no, maybe one day in life, but yeah. Oh boy, a surprise. Yes, a surprise. You won't be waiting that long. You'll all find out next week, probably next Thursday. I will inform you guys of everything that's going on. The camera shake is from FS Realistic Pro. It is Indian Boy, yes, correct. Hey, Cap, do you think that Pilotedge is worth it? I've spent flying on VATSIM for a year now, and I feel comfortable on VATSIM. If you're comfortable on VATSIM, yes. Just remember that Pilotedge simulates real-world ATC, okay? So, you know, there's certain situations you don't call for your pushback under normal circumstances. There's a bunch of things that you're probably going to learn. Yeah, man, I mean, if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, for sure. My Logitech radio panel doesn't work on the Fenix. I have the plugin installed, but the buttons do not work. What do I have to do? That's really weird, Matthias. I haven't done anything. So yeah. Cap, do you cap my FPS? No. Yeah, that's weird, Matthias. That's really weird, man. I don't know. I haven't done anything special with it. I was actually kind of surprised that it worked like completely out of the box. So yeah. Just unplugged it, reversed it, and plugged it back in, and now it's working. There you go, John. Sweet. Awesome news. Do you ever think about being a real pilot? When I was younger, yes, absolutely. So much so that I went to the bank and I asked them for a loan, and they laughed at me. I even went with my stepfather, who's done very well for himself in life, and nope, they were like, we don't give loans for that type of stuff. There's no guarantee that we'll get our money back. So they were like, no, unfortunately not. SimBrief gave you flight level 390 on a 30-minute flight. Kind of think it's a default if you're light. Always check FlightAware or the real-world flight altitudes. Yeah, it's true. I usually rely on SimBrief, and then I'll just edit it. You know what I mean? Like if I look at it, I'm like, okay, you know. When is the PMGG 800 coming out? Team level August. I believe late August, mid to late August. Pardon me. Being a pilot is very expensive. Not being a pilot, becoming a pilot is very expensive. Yes, upwards of $150,000 here in Canada to become to go off the street to ATPL, which is Airline Transport Pilot License. Yeah, roughly about $155,000, $160,000, and that was years ago. Who knows what it is now with the price of fuel? I don't even want to know what it's costing right now to become. You know, it's crazy, man. Licensing in Ontario starts at $10K upwards. I mean, yeah, you can go and get your PPL for about $10,000 or $15,000. Your private pilot's license for sure. Yep. And then you can spend the extra $7,500, 10 grand, and you can kind of add on to it. You can go slowly, right? You can go and get your, you can start with your PPL, and then you can add your instrument rating, and you can do stuff like that. But, it's crazy, man. It's probably why I want to go through the military. Hey, man, if you can, John, absolutely. My little cousin tried to go the military route, but he has some. The thing with the military is like, if you have anything wrong, the military won't accept you, right? So he's got something in one of his eyes. It causes no issues. He doesn't wear glasses. He doesn't want to do anything. But according to them and their studies and their research, that could lead to an issue. So they declined him, and he had to go like the civilian route to get it. Super lucky that his parents are, my aunt and my uncle are very well off, so they were able to help out and pay for everything. But yeah, pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. I'm a pilot in New York for JetBlue, and the flight school was 115 grand. It took a while to become a commercial pilot. There you go. Because of pilot shortage, I think the airlines are making it easier to become a pilot. Certain airlines are for sure. Yeah. Anybody know what mountain that is? I always forget. I should know, but I don't. Steven, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Captain Ray, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed the video thus far, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. That's Mount Hood. Military is rough in the first few years, but it pays off at the end. Friend of the Navy is doing much better after finishing her under. Good, yeah, for sure, Indian boy, for sure, absolutely. Military is not all about flying. A lot of pilots and helicopter warrant officers get tasked with additional appointed duties. They may only get minimum flying hours. True, yeah. Have you tried the updated toll list? Nope, I will try it in X-Plane 11. Sorry, X-Plane 12. Just over an 11,000 foot mountain. Is it really that tall? Jesus, that is tall. My goodness. Going fishing at the foot of Mount Hood this weekend. Actually, very cool, Digital. Upload some pictures for us, man. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. I'm going away next weekend. I'm actually going up to you guys know the girlfriend's parents have a cottage about 2 hours north of me in the middle of nowhere, Quebec. I absolutely love it. There's about 20 other cottages on the lake, and that's it. For about 15 or 20 minutes, there's literally 15 or 20 cottages, and that's it. Nobody around you. It's eerily quiet. Sometimes I sit out there like at night and I'll have a nice stretch, and I'll literally sit there and just kind of look around and go, my God, I'm the only one out here. Do you know when X-Plane 12 is releasing? No. When does X-Plane 12 come out? No clue, man. I'm sorry. Are you going to buy X-Plane 12? Yes, I will. LX, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope all's well. Yes, Captain Crafty. Indeed, that is when it's going to happen, man. Aside from the potential of bears, so that's what's funny, there are no bears out there. We're really lucky where I live, Indian boy. I'm like, here's the thing, there may be some bears out there, but I'd be more concerned about like wolves or coyotes or something up there. Definitely coyotes, definitely wolves up there, but I'm not quite sure how many of them. A lot more just like, a lot more deer and moose and stuff like that, right? So that's what I would be more concerned about. I'd be more concerned about like a moose coming across me with one of their babies or something like that. But yeah, imagine you have a PPL, you can land there. It's true. There actually is an airport, Danny. There's an airport like 30 minutes away from the cottage. One of my buddies who flies charter flights. So he works for a company that it's really cool actually. I met him when I went to Vancouver. We went and had lunch for him. Yeah, it was really cool, man. He flies into that airport all the time because there's a bunch of big ass rich cottages and stuff around, right? So he flies people in all the time. It's pretty cool. I know a lot of military commands Fort Campbell and Fort Bragg who won't even certify as enlisted soldiers or squad team leaders going through the airborne or air assaults. Very cool. Early congrats for that. Well, don't say congrats yet, Visheth, right? But yes, thank you, man. Moose? Did someone say Moose? I want to fly to Moose Jaw on WestJet. Oh, man. Cannot go to... If someone makes some scenery, Smitty, I'll fly to Moose Jaw, all right? I'll do it. Do you know where Kelowna is capped? Of course, yeah. We've flown into there tons of times, Lucas. Love that approach, man. Love it, love it, love it. Also with the shortage, I've been flying a shit ton now. Cool. What was the quick guess? Really? Was just a quick guess. Wait, for what? Oh, that they fly into there? Yes, they do. Yeah. It's the airport's Maniwaki Airport, I think is what it's called. I think that's the name of the airport. Take care, William. Did you hear about the Red Air MD-80 crash? I did, yes. Unfortunately, one less MD-80 out there. Sorry, I'm new here. Is it okay to ask for routes? No. Go to the Discord, !Discord, and we have a full section in the Discord dedicated for requesting routes. Thank you for asking, though, not just spamming chat with your requests. I appreciate that. Surprised they don't end up a retirement age to 67 to help out with the pilot shortage. I'm surprised, too. Yeah. Is that the retirement, 67? I agree, Danny. Yeah. Hello, Cap. Do you think PBG did a good job hiding us that they use 10-year-old animations on the 7.3? Is it good that they are fixing it? Yeah. I mean, I know they're getting a lot of shit right now on a lot of the forums. I think it kind of proves the point that the aircraft probably was not built from the ground up like they have said that they have done. I think it clearly shows that it's using some recycled animations or textures or whatever it is. But yeah, just ordered some Thrustmaster TFRP rudder pedals. Nice, man. Enjoy. What's going on? PMDG, one of their testers or one of their, I don't even know what he is. He's a tester or something. He made a video and he was saying how by accident 10-year-old P3D animations made it into the Microsoft Flight Simulator 737 release, and PMDG was like extremely adamant in the forums, and the reason why it took so long for the airplane to release was that it was completely built from the ground up. So there's a bunch of people on the forums that are basically saying, well, how can you say that it's completely, everything is brand new and it's built from the ground up, but it's using some textures and some animations from a 10-year-old P3D product. And the guy making the video, I don't think he even realized what he said, but he was basically like, oh yeah, somehow these animations, he goes, I forget what he said, his exact words, but he was like, by accident, these animations slipped through and made it to the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. But it was like, the way he said it, it was like, come on, man, like, how stupid do you think we are? By accident, these animations slipped through. Yeah. Okay. I mean, listen, it's not the end of the world. It's their animations. I'm not going to get butthurt over like some animations, but again, it just kind of goes to show you, like, don't always believe what you hear. You know, you may think that these companies or some certain people have, you know, your best interest at heart, but I think it just goes to reiterate the fact that you should never believe anything that you hear or see on the internet unless you know the proof and you know the facts yourself. But hey, that's their problem. I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about yoke animations. Do I feel like they were a little bit dated? Yes, absolutely. Am I glad that they fixed them? Yes, absolutely. They fixed the trim wheel animation, and they fixed the yoke animation and the throttle animation. So that's good. Absolutely awesome. Did they say what specific animations? Yeah, it was the throttle, it was the yoke, and it was the trim wheel. Those were the three animations that they said, which is pretty crazy, because if you think about it, that's three different animations. So it would have been three different like lines of code, which would have mean that actually three things made it in from the 10-year-old P3D version, not just one item, which, you know, you could believe, like, oh, maybe somebody, you know, he took the old animation and he made it a new animation and they forgot to do something in the line. But yeah, I don't know, it's just pretty funny, man. PPD is just like every other business, cut corners to increase profit. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna deny that at all. So the simulated 737 has the same design philosophy as the real 737. I'm not sure, Sierra Bravo Whiskey. I don't fly a real 7.3. You'd have to, like, maybe head over to somebody. Flight Deck to Sim, for example, is a great content creator and streamer here on YouTube. He is a real 737 captain. He would be able to answer, like, those questions, like, how does it fly? Does it fly realistically? A lot better than I can, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's still a good plane, to be fair, but the marketing, it as a ground-up project is, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Indian boy. 100%, man. I watched a video from a developer from X-Plane, and all he talked about was raindrops and trees. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait and see. I don't want to beat a dead horse and just, you know, continuously talk shit about X-Plane. We're just gonna have to wait and see at this point, man. Is it enough to bring in some of the, you know, some of the people that some of the users that they've lost to Microsoft Flight Simulator? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. So, Cap, are you planning to fly the 319 or the 737 next week for X-Plane? Probably neither. Spike flies. Probably going to fly the A300, the 75, the 76. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Alaska 559. I was just thinking about you, man. How are you, dude? Good to see you. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I hope you're doing well. I had a memory pop up on my phone. I think it was from the Expo Alaska, and I saw your face on it, so I was like, where has he been? I haven't seen him in a while. Good to see you, man. I hope all is well. Thank you very much for your 22 months as a first-class supporter. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. E300 in a Burbank? No, we're not going to do that one again. No. We'll pick nice long runways. It's also thinking, there you go. I like raindrops. Tell him. I mean, I like raindrops too, but I don't feel like that's going to be, you know, I don't think that's going to be a tipping point for me, that's for sure. That was so much fun. Glad I could swing by before work. Yes, thank you, Alaska. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, man. Where can I see your setup? Patrick, if you want to see, like, a picture of my setup, you can put !Insta in chat or !FB. That'll take you to my Instagram or my Facebook. You can see a picture of my entire streaming setup, what it looks like. If you're looking for what my peripherals and stuff I use, all of that is in the links down below. There's a bunch. AN225 into Lukla. I don't want to be Swiss 01. I don't want to follow in his footsteps. I'm okay. Chase, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome. Hope all is well, man. All right, I think we're at cruise altitude. We are 39,000 feet, and we're cruising for a whopping, 30 miles or so. Why are you going to do that? Oh, the altitude put you. Those turbulence bumped you up. 27 miles till top of descent. All right, well, let's go ahead over here and let's grab some information real quick, shall we? Let's get our arrival METAR. Get some winds. 290 at 10. Well, we're definitely not landing on runway 10. God, SimBrief, I swear to God, is so drunk sometimes, man. 290 at 10. Okay. 290 at 10. So we're definitely not landing on runway 10. That's for sure. Altimeter is 2996, 23 degrees. 23 degrees, 2996. All right. And let's go ahead and open up our charts and have a quick little look-see here and see what we can plan for the arrival. SimBrief is drunk if we think we're going to use runway 10 with those types of winds. Let's go to our approach. As it stands then, I guess what we'll do is we'll plan for the ILS 28 right, which makes more sense from Toils. So we'll go ahead and populate that. So we'll come down here, go to our flight plan. We'll go to Boise. We'll go to arrivals. We'll plan for the ILS 28 right. And we're going to be on the Cayenne 3 arrival, yes, with the Devil transition, and we'll go ahead and insert that. There we go. So our top of descent has now moved to about 50 miles, 40 miles, which makes a little bit more sense. So now that we've got that plugged in, what we can do is we can go ahead and come down here, and then let's actually go through this. We'll go to our flight plan here, and we'll just scroll through Pardon me, we'll scroll through this quickly. We'll make sure that this all makes sense. Something tells me that doesn't make sense, so let me go ahead and populate this here. We'll make sure that everything does look good here. So we're going to be on the Cayenne 3 arrival. So it should be Cayenne to Camel to Smurf. Do I see that down here? Cayenne to...
Alaska 2066, contact Salt Lake Center, 128.72.
128.72. Thanks, Alaska 2066. 2872. We'll tune to them. Okay. So yeah, something's weird with that. So I'm going to just go to the arrival. I'm going to completely reinsert this. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go no star. And I'm going to insert that. And then I'm going to go to insert. Okay, insert. All right, now I'm going to go to Boise. I'm going to go to the arrivals. I'm going to plan for 28 right on the Cayenne 3 with the double transition, and then I'm going to insert that. Beautiful. And now I can take this back out of here. I keep just getting bounced around by these winds right now. All right, and we'll tune to Salt Lake Center, and we'll have a quick little look at this. This should do it better now. Yes, there we go. Camel, Smurf, Dylan, radar vectors, Jolty. That makes sense. Okay. So let's tune and we'll contact Salt Lake Center. Salt Lake Center, very good morning, Alaska 2066, flight level 390.
Alaska 2066, Salt Lake Center, descend with the Cayenne 3 arrival. Runway 10 right transition, the Boise altimeter 2996.
I will descend via the Cayenne 3 arrival, and we're showing 2.8s into Boise. Does that make more sense? Winds are 290 out of 10.
I've still got information in X-ray. My list might not have updated yet. What information do you have?
We're just going off company information now, showing winds 290 at 10 knots for Alaska 2066. 8,000 feet.
Okay, looks like I'm waiting for a new METAR to come out. I can push it over the 28 though. Expect either runway 28 left transition then.
I will expect the 28 left transition. Thanks so much, Alaska 2066. All right, so he's just waiting for his weather to update. We'll go to the received messages. Alaska Ops saying some weird stuff here. That's fine. We're not going to worry about our delayed. What is the METAR showing here for... I'm just wondering if the simulator METAR is off. What's it saying for Boise here? Doing some bush trips at the moment. The scenery alone means I won't be bothering with X-Plane. Just can't do it in X-Plane. 100%. I mean, unless you get like True Earth or something like that, you probably could. But... yeah. Alright, Boise showing 340 at 3 knots. Jesus, dude, I'm getting all kinds of different weather, man. This is just wild. So, Nightbot's giving me 340 at 3 knots, 10-mile visibility, clear, 22 degrees, 299 or 6. He's got us landing on the 10s, so that means his weather's got to be blowing out of the east. And then the aircraft is giving me 290 at 10. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on, dude. We're a little bit all over the place today. We're getting 3 different weather reports. Yeah. Oh, your setup is dope. Perfect little man cave. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Patrick. Time for a stretch. We'll stretch probably for the return leg. Do we have a tailwind right now? What are the winds doing? 15 knots. Nothing. Real world ATIS has the 2.8s in use. All right, good. Sweet. That's good. I'm getting the Fenix tonight. Super excited. Sweet, man. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. On my weather app, I have 290 at 10. Okay, that's what I'm showing here as well. So, bit early. You just had yogurt. Oh, man. What's your opinion on the SSG 747 2.5? Never, ever, ever will I fly an SSG product. Never, ever. The epitome of trash. That's just my personal opinion. Take it how you want it. I'm not ever going to give you shit for flying an SSG product. But me personally, no. Never. I will never fly another SSG product. As a matter of fact, I don't think we'll ever get another. I told you what these guys are going to do. These guys are professional you-know-whats. They're just going to circle back around. So they're going to remake their SSG. They're going to remake their Embraer series. Once they remake the Embraer series, they'll just come around. We'll get SSG 747 version 3. It'll still be hot garbage, and they'll just circle around. There's no way in hell these guys are ever going to develop a new airplane. They'll just keep recycling. It's unfortunate, man, that we don't have enough competition in the X-plane world. So there's little weasels like SSG and those types of groups of people that just continuously are going to be able to push out aircrafts and stuff like that. So it sucks, man. It sucks. I really hope like X-plane 12 does become a little bit more popular in as far as companies developing and stuff for it, because I'd really like to see companies like SSG, Peter Hager, just the stuff we don't need. Like we don't need that in the community, man. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, wow, the Peter Hager airplanes are really top notch. You should fly those sometime. No, we've never heard that. Same as SSG. You know, I don't think anybody's ever come in and been like, wow, the SSG is such a top-notch airplane, you should go and fly that sometime. Garbage. SSG versus Captain Sim, which one would you rather fly? I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I'd probably not fly, Danny. Like, seriously, man. Like, I'd probably not fly. Like, I would just choose not to fly, man. They're both, like, at least the Captain Sim looks pretty. I guess you could say that. At least the Captain Sim looks pretty, whereas the SSG just overall is trash, in my opinion. Like, from the FMC to the visuals to the flight model to everything. Just garbage, hot garbage. They're both right up there, John, in my opinion. They're both right up there. What's a brand that made a really good ERJs? You've got X-Craft. X-Craft made a really good, the Embraer 145. They made a really, really good, and then they've got their V2. So they've got their Embraer 175 and 195 V2 coming out for, pardon me, X-Plane 12. So I'm excited about that. That's actually going to be fun. I think that'll be the first time that I actually like sit down and learn an Embraer jet minus the 145. But I feel like a lot of people have been asking me to fly like the 175, the 195. They're pretty common here in North America. There's a lot of airlines that operate the 175, 195. Air Canada. Doesn't JetBlue still operate the 195s and 175s? Delta, American, United. There's so many operators of the 175 and 195. So, yeah. I feel like you really can't go worse than Captain Sim. Yeah. Hold on, X-Plane devs say hold my beer. Some X-Plane developers, man, I'm telling you, dude. It's pretty special. Pretty special. JetBlue only uses the 190. There you go. What do you use for X-Plane 11? That's like AIG. I use... What do I use? I use... Fuck, it's been so long since I've flown an X-Plane, man. I can't remember what I use. I use XCSL, I think it's called. XCSL for X-Plane is, I think, what I use. United Express routes in the E175 sound fun. Just short 45-minute hops between two regional airports with only one gate. Yep. That'd be fun. Is that the Bluebell CSL? I don't use Bluebell, no. I use the XCSL, I believe it's called. The Embraers I have are SSG. Their low fidelity made me just not want to use it anymore. Sounds were terrible. Sounds, visuals, flight model. It flies like a Cessna pilot. It literally flies like a Cessna. They're 175, 195. You can just pull on the yoke, dude, and the whole thing will just go bananas, dude. There's no flight model to it, no nothing. It's just like default, as bare bones as it could possibly be. I think the single thing that most messes up the immersion of Microsoft Flight Simulator currently is the flickering shadows like you have there on the jet engine. Yes, I'm not quite sure now.
266 contact Salt Lake Center, 133.25.
133.25, Alaska 2066, we'll see it. All right, 3325, we'll tune to that frequency now. 3325. Okay, stop. Salt Lake Center, good morning, Alaska 2066, flight level 255, descending on the Cayenne 3.
Alaska 2066, Alex on Roger.
All right. Continue our descent. So you're saying the Captain Sin 777 is like default? Yeah. I mean, other than like the textures. The texturing makes it somewhat a little bit better, but yeah. You can bump up the shadows to 8192 in the user config, and that will get rid of the flickering shadows. Interesting. What are they set to default, Ryan? Do you know? Because as a content creator, I get what you're saying 100%, but as a content creator, I have to be careful when there's certain things like an X-plane, for example. If I set the X-planes, if I set X-plane shadows higher than anything above 4K, 4096, it absolutely tanks OBS for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you why it does that, Ryan, but yeah, the X-plane shadows, you can do something very similar, and if you go anything above 4096, at least for my opinion, it absolutely destroys OBS, and it turns it into a slideshow. Don't know why. I think it's just because it's using that much more GPU, you know what I mean? We talking about jar design? What about jar design? Jar design isn't much better, man. I mean, bottom of the barrel. You know, you've got SSG, Peter Hager, jar design. Probably put jar design, SSG, and then Peter Hager. That's like my kind of how that should go. But they're all bottom of the barrel, man. They're all, you know, I don't know. Yeah. You can do 4096 or 6144 to experiment. Yeah, I might try 4096, see how that looks. But yeah. One of my thoughts on the 330 by Jar Design. Again, does it get the job done? Sure. The texturing, the flight model, very meh. I don't know. I really truly feel like the only reason Jar Design has survived is because, you know, they charged people from X-Plane 9 to X-Plane 10, and then they charged people from X-Plane 10 to X-Plane 11, and you better bet their bottom dollar they're going to charge you for the 320, the 330, and the 340 now. They're all going to recharge you. For X-Plane 12. That's the only reason Jar Design is surviving and can keep developing airplanes. Although, to be fair, I think with the flop of the 340, I don't think Jar Design is going to be around for much longer. Like I said, I feel like Jar Design is going to kind of be like that SSG route, where instead of developing anything new, they're kind of just going to circle back around, right? We're going to get version 3 or version 4 of the 320, then we'll get version 2 of the 330, then version 2 of the 340, and that'll take up 2 or 3 years worth of development time, and then they'll circle back, and it's kind of like what we're seeing right now with SSG, with, you know, with the 747, calling it version 2.5. It's just circling back, man. And you know, there's a famous saying, if you sit in shit for so long, you stop noticing the smell. It's pretty accurate when it comes to those developers, in my opinion. Yeah, will you fly the fly-by-wire 380 when it comes out? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tolis is the best developer for X-Plane in your opinion? Tolis is definitely up there. I wouldn't give them the best. I feel like there's some better developers out there, but they're definitely top tier. In my opinion, I'm going with AnyBuilds is my number one. AnyBuilds, it doesn't get any better. They set the standard in X-Plane 11. AnyBuilds, FlyJSim, Tolis, Flight Factor. Flight Factor's at the bottom of that list, but AnyBuilds for sure for me is the top one. AnyBuilds, Tolis, FlyJSim. I don't think you can go wrong with any of their products. Yeah, I really don't think you can go wrong with either one of those. Those are top tier in my opinion. All right, 2990 is the QNH, or sorry, 2996. Apologies. 2996. What about Rotate? Rotate's up there as well, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to put Rotate up there with Tolis and AnyBuilds and FlyJSim. I don't think they're quite at that level yet, but I'd probably put like Rotate up there with, like, you know, Flight Factor and stuff like that. What about the Zeebo and the Ultimate 7.3s? Well, those are freeware projects, so I'm not going to really include those in, you know, payware developer group. Again, I think the Zeebo is probably the best thing to happen to X-Plane. I feel like without the Zeebo mod to offer that free aircraft, X-Plane's not where it is in the community right now. But
Alaska
yeah.
2066, contact Big Sky approach 119.6.
Big Sky 119.6, Alaska 2066. All right, so 119.6, we'll tune to that frequency now. Before we contact them, let's go ahead and try and grab the ATIS. So we'll grab the ATIS. What is the ATIS here? We'll go to the Cayenne 3 arrival. ATIS is on 123.9. So let's grab 123.9. Now, in the real world, you'd probably monitor the second radio. I don't really like monitoring the second radio, so I'm just going to grab this real quick.
Delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airman runway 10 left 28 right close. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee.
All right, we've got information Yankee, and we just heard that 28 right is closed. So advise we've got information Yankee. Big Sky approach, good morning, Alaska 2066 with Yankee, 14000 on the Cayenne 3.
Alaska 2066, Big Sky approach, altimeter 296, next for Yankee. Expect vectors visual approach, runway 28 left.
Expect vectors for the visual approach, runway 28 left, Alaska 2066, thanks. All right, so we're just going to come down here. We're going to quickly go to the flight plan page. We're going to erase that, and we're going to expect the, I guess we can just put RNAV 28 left. That should be fine. Let's pop open our charts here quickly. We'll have a quick little look-see. Let's go to the approaches. So RNAV Yankee, that should be fine. RNAV Zulu, no, we don't want that. RNAV X-ray, yeah, we'll take that. We could do the RNAV X-ray. So we'll plan for the RNAV X-ray 28 left. So
Seattle clearance.
RNAV X-ray 28 left. We'll plan that.
On the ground at Skagit, Bravo,
we're going to be on the
Sierra.
Cayenne 3 and with the Devil, and we'll insert that. Too steep of a path ahead. That's fine. Don't worry about that. As we will be getting vectors, so that's fine. We just want to make sure that we've got the 28 left in there.
We're ready
That's
to
all.
go on runway 29.
Sky 735 Foxtrot, Zulu, clear to the Boeing field airport.
Does look like we have an aircraft in front of us.
4000. Departure frequency 126.6. Squawk 7262.
Cane's chicken and a sweet tea for
Foxtrot
fries and
Sierra,
lunch.
5 Foxtrot Zulu
Better than
is clear to
Chick-fil-A?
the
Oh,
field
those are
up
fighting
to
words, sir.
4,000.
Don't talk shit about Chick-fil-A.
Climb to 4,000, frequency 126.6.
Toxic J, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Big Sky is controlling from an airport
Sky 5 Foxtrot Zulu,
in
read back
Montana.
correct.
Very
Clearance
cool.
void if not off in 5 minutes.
5 Foxtrot Zulu, understand, need to be off in 5 minutes.
The Flight Factor 777 is so frustrating. Yes. It's because it's a dinosaur, dude. It's archaic. It's ancient. Ancient. Are there Chick-fil-A's in Canada? Yes, they have started up here in Canada. I think currently there's only like 5 or 6 locations. Most of them, I think all of them are actually in the Toronto, GTA, Greater Toronto area. All right, let's set our auto brake to low. Ground spoilers will be armed. We can plug in our landing information here. Arrival performance. So Boise, we are planning for 28 left on the arrival. Let's go ahead and refresh the METAR. Oh my goodness me. Just getting bounced around right now. Holy. Auto brakes will be low. We're going to go full reverse, and we're going to give us a landing weight of, let's call it about 58. We'll say landing weight 58.0, and we'll insert that and dry. There we go. Stopping distance 6,600 feet. Good for me. All the way back from XY9, the flight factor is outdated. Can't wait for V2. Yes, I agree. Hey Cap, what starter setup would you recommend for a beginner simulator pilot? I would say probably get a good joystick, because you can fly an Airbus and a Boeing with a joystick. Flying an Airbus with a yoke is extremely hard to do. It just doesn't make sense. The fly-by-wire system is just not, it's not meant to be flown with a yoke. Would you recommend the Flight Factor 320? No, it flies like a brick. I call it the Brick Factor 320. I would not suggest that to anybody. I would suggest the Tolus 319 or the Tolus 321 if you're looking for an Airbus product in X-Plane. Not a fan of the Flight Factor 320. I just don't like how it flies at all. Dazza, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome. The 320 with a yoke is fine. I don't know about that one, Jonathan. I think if you fly it with a yoke and then you immediately fly it with a joystick, you'll see the major difference in flying Airbus with a joystick. It's hard to do, man. And the other way around, side stick in the Boeing, it's easy to do, Danny. Flying that's what I always tell anybody that's getting into the hobby. Like, it's way easier to fly a Boeing with a joystick than it is to fly an Airbus with a yoke. Like, 100%. How does a Ryzen 7 and 3060 sound? Great PC, man. Great PC. Shouldn't have any problems running the simulators. I still have a joystick and a throttle combined in one and some pedals because, wow, the recent flight sim stuff is pricey. I need Smitty to help with it. Just go to his, just check under his couch, remember? I'm flying over your house right now. Ooh, nice. Wave. Boise's pretty big, actually. You've got the airport right down here.
75 Foxtrot, Seattle Center, verify squawking at normal.
Looks like there's some traffic over here off our left above us, 3,500 feet. Probably some general aviation stuff doing out there. Are you more of a fan of flying short or long haul? Short hauls. Matthew, what's up, man? Thank you so much, dude. 36 months.
75 Foxtrot, Zulu, radar contact.
You've made it. Let's go Flaps 1. The 3-year badge, my friend. I wish we had a 3-year badge, but 3 years as a member to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Matthew. Thank you very, very much for the support. Guys, can we please get some love in chat for Matthew? 3 years of love. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's extremely kind, man. Appreciate the support over the years, Matthew. Thank you for being here, man. 3 years, dude. That's incredible. That is incredible, man. Thanks, dude. The rate monitor has some impact on the FPS? I don't think so. I haven't seen any, Diego. Nope. I'm tipping you $500 to keep up the work. Sounds good, man. I'll wait for that wonderful donation. If I had $1 for every time somebody said they were going to donate and they didn't donate, I think I'd be rich. Would you recommend the Logitech rudder pedals? I would, Ryan. Yeah, they're really good for like mid-range priced. They're really good. Yeah. And I like them because they're not so close together. My biggest complaint with the Thrustmaster pedals, they're just too close together. The Logitech ones, they're much more, more of a commercial feel. The Thrustmaster pedals, they're more of like a GA feel with how small the movement is. Just going past your house, very cool. Just Feist announced the Fokker 100. Will you fly it? Most likely, Alexander. I know absolutely nothing about the Fokker series though, so it would be something completely new to me. But it would be fun. Yeah, could definitely be fun. Benny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all's well. All right, so we're waiting for vectors lower, and then he's going to turn us off to the right. I am going to stay on this heading. Just going to confirm. Cayenne 3. So we should be on a heading of 103. I'm going to plug that in now just to confirm that like we're looking good. Our landing lights are on, our seatbelt signs are on as well, so we're okay there. You spot your first stick? Nice. Awesome, Nate. Enjoy it, dude. All good, thanks, Cap. Just ironing out Matthew's martial arts outfit whilst watching rock and roll. Oh, baby. Hopefully you can catch the arrival. Should be a fun one. I love landing into Boise, man. We've got Vertical Sim. I think he's actually going to be bringing his Boise over. Great scenery in X-Men 11. Anybody flying offline? Nope, I'm flying on the Pilotedge network. It always says right up top here, Captain Crafty. It always says what network, man. Even if I'm flying offline, it'll be there. It will be there. Nate Dog, what's up, man? Thanks for your subscription, dude. Appreciate you. See what I did there? I did. Let me approve that message. Currently, my Microsoft Flight Simulator is really laggy. Do you know how to fix it? I don't. Benny, thanks so much, man, for the $1 donation. Appreciate you, Benny. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. That is extremely kind. Appreciate that, man. And Benny says, Captain Canada for the sexiest man of 2K23. Well, I don't know about that one, but thank you. Hey, Cap, what is the return leg? We're returning back to Portland, man. Yeah, gonna go back to Portland. So we're gonna do a turnaround, grab our clearance, and head back to Portland. Currently, my Microsoft Finder is laggy. Do I know how to fix it? Yeah, I don't know, man. I need to know. There's so many more things I need to know. What are your specs for your computer? What's your CPU? What's your GPU? What kind of hard drive do you have it installed on? There's very many questions I would have. Very many questions. Za, thanks, man. Dropping the $5. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate the support. Thank you very, very much. Captain, I'm going to donate $5,000. Yes. How do I get the Boise pack for Xbox? I don't know if you can. Does Orbx sell their products?
Can't do 500, but lol, better than nothing.
Thanks so much, Za. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate that, man. Watching you since 20K. Kind of lost you in 2020, but now I'm happy to be back watching you on a regular basis. Thanks, Benny. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The runways in Boise are really close next to really close, yes. And the right side is closed right now, which is pretty crazy. I'm wondering if somebody forgot about us. Hey, Cap, just got my best butter 104 in the 340 from very cool. Awesome spike flies. Sweet. Scott, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Flight Sim Expo's in Houston next year where I live. Look forward to maybe meeting you there. Dan the man, yeah.
566, turn right heading 240, descend to maintain 7,000.
Right turn 240 down to 7,000. Alaska 2066. All right, 7,000, 240 on the heading. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be there, Dan, to be honest with you. It's a lot of money out of my pocket to go down to Flight Sim Expo. We'll see, man. We'll see, dude. I'm really hoping that I can get a sponsored type deal and get sponsored and I can go down for the event. Maybe I can stream for Thrustmaster again like we did in San Diego. So we'll have to see, man. We will have to see. But yes, it would be awesome to meet everybody. I feel like this is like a much better expo too because everybody's going to be able to, you know, finally, like I think we're kind of moving away from that whole COVID thing, and yeah, it'll be nice to see everybody again. Excited to see the Boise scenery? Yes. Yeah. And don't forget, guys, we're going to be giving away a copy of this Boise scenery after we land. I will be opening it up. Also, I'm happy to say that the default replay system is working again. So, that's good news.
And Alaska 2066, turn right heading 270, descend to maintain 6,500.
Right turn 270, descend to maintain 6,500. Alaska 2066. All right, 270.
Alaska 2066, I'll put the field at 12 o'clock and 15 miles, report in sight.
All right, we'll report in sight. Thanks, Alaska 2066. All right, and with that, we've got the airport right here looking good. Sweet, cool. Yeah, we got the airport in sight, Alaska 2066.
Alaska 2066, cleared visual approach, runway 28 left.
Cleared visual approach, 28 left, Alaska 2066, thanks. All right, cool. Visual approach is good. While we're doing all this, let's go ahead and get the tower frequency. Tower's going to be on 18.1, so I'm going to pre-program that in right now, just so there's I don't have to do anything when we're ready to go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn the joystick cam on. We're just going to fly this approach visually, manually. So my airplane. All right. So we're coming in. We're going to take this runway here.
Hey man, keep up the good work and make sure to butter that bread.
Hey, thanks so much, Max. Appreciate you, man. Coming with an $8 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Max. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, dude. That's extremely kind. Really, really do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to bring my speed back down to about 170. I'm going to go gear down. We're a little bit fast right now. I'll throw out some speed brakes here quickly. Should have brought my speed down a little bit before that. No Pappy, pure visual? Yes. It might be Pappies, but I can't see any right now. Turn the sounds up for you guys. And let me start the recording. Replay. Record. Okay. Recording is in. All right, let's come down here and we'll make sure that we activate our approach phase. Confirmed. Good. All right, let's go flaps 2.
Alaska 2066, contact Boise Tower, 118.1.
Tower 118.1, we'll see it. Alaska 2066. All right. Boise Tower, very good morning. Alaska 2066, visual 28 left.
Alaska 2066, Boise Tower, wind 280 at 10, runway 28 left, clear to land.
28 left, clear to land. Alaska 2066. All right. Clear to land, looking good. Yeah, we got the replay. We're using the default replay system. It works. I tested it yesterday. It actually works. And we'll go flaps full. I'll make sure that you guys are armed. Beautiful. Cool, looking good, friends. All right, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are full and indicated. Ground spoilers have been armed. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. We have our clearance to land from tower. It's looking good, friends. Put this bad boy down on the ground. Now, are there PAPI systems? I don't think so. There actually might be. I see 2 little dots here. There might be... no, we're good. 2 white, 2 red. The PAPI systems are a little bit weird. We can see the red here and the white here. So we're actually perfectly on approach right now. So we're looking good. Kind of chill out, descent out a little bit here. 1,000 feet checked. We'll look for about 800 feet per minute on the descent. Should be good. Final approach coming in. Matthias, thanks so much, man, for the $1 donation. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. FS Realistic V2, yes. And if you want to download my profile, you can download it. It is available. Man, look at this detail coming in right here. It's like a mini mall here or something like that. Pretty cool. A little bit bumpy, but the winds are blowing right down the runway. That's always a good sign.
500.
Checked. A little bit bumpy. We've also been cleared to land, so let me get all those lights on. There we go. Be professional, Captain. Kappa.
400.
It's been a while since we've done a straight visual approach like this. I like it.
$300. 200.
Call that minimums.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
A little bit chunky, but not bad. 141, we'll take it. Nose down gently. Reversers deployed. $60 knots, reversers stowed, manual braking, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Boise. And we made the exit as well. That's how you know it was a good landing. There we go. Sweet. Vacate to the right. Wonderful. You guys back up into the flight deck. Great. And we are vacated on
Seattle
Gulf.
approach Skyline 73.
And we'll stop before the next
Foxtrot
runway.
Zulu, 4,000 feet. We'd like the RNAV Yankee into Boeing.
There we go.
If possible.
Cool. Not bad. I'm happy with that one, considering we did that a perfect visual approach. Definitely taking that one. Just a little bit floaty towards the end there, but not bad. That was so much float you could eat it and be full. Well, I wouldn't say that. We touched down probably about the 1,500 footers.
66, cross runway 28 right at Gulf, and join Alpha, the terminal, monitor the ground.
Cross 28 right on Gulf, and Alpha into the ramp, monitor the ground. Thanks for to see. We'll see you soon. That's good. 2066. So I'm not sure if you heard that. Cross 28 right on Gulf, and Alpha into the ramp, monitor the ground. Thanks for to see. We'll see you soon. 2066.
Affirmative, came through the first time as well.
Okay. I'm having weird push-to-talk issues today, so I've had to hit something on my keyboard.
For 735 Foxtrot,
right, cool.
Zulu, crosses Zuvenet above 3,000, clear out.
Flap, spoilers looking good.
5 5 Foxtrot Zulu, crossing
Beautiful.
4000, cleared for the RNAV
All right.
Yankee.
And if we open up our
have
ground
Megan
charts,
Zulu.
you can see here we're going to make a slight right turn.
75 Foxtrot Zulu, crosses Zubin.
It's not adding up with the charts. That's a little bit weird. We're on golf, but it's showing us way before golf. Interesting.
We'll cross
I
Zubin.
don't know if that's an issue with the scenery or something like that. But
Sweet,
cool. Landing lights are coming off. Nose light over to taxi. Runway turn-offs off. Wing lights off. Strobe lights off.
3000.
We'll go ahead and spool up the APU. The beauty about using this replay tool is that we can stop the replay. We can actually shut down the engines. So we can do that. So that's really cool. I love the Boise scenery. I live here and it's on point. Very cool. Noticing it seems a little bit stuttery right now. I'm not quite sure why.
I want you to read it back.
Am I noticing that, or are you guys noticing that as well? The FPS seems to kind of be all over the place. Seems like it's a little bit stuttery.
For the RNAV Yankee 14 right approach into Boeing Field.
Fenix is stuttering on landings every time. I don't really notice that, to be honest with you. I don't really notice that. I'm just noticing in the sim, it kind of feels kind of janky. Does recording come with Microsoft Flight Sim, or do you have to add it on? This one does, but you have to turn it on. So you have to go to the developer menu, and I believe you go to options, and then you have to enable replay panel. You have to turn it on down here. Really stuttery, nice slideshow. Well, I wouldn't call it a slideshow. We're getting 38 FPS. But it just seems like it's kind of bouncing all over the place a little bit. What do you think I should buy, the CH Products Pro Pedals or Logitech? Logitech, all the way. Logitech all the way. What is the landing tips on your screen now? Exclamation point LRM in chat. LRM. All right, we'll go ahead and spool up the APU. We're about to make our right turn into the ramp. Any recommendations? My Fenix is a bit laggy in the cockpit and outside of the airports. Turn down some settings, maybe? I don't know. It just seems kind of like janky. Like it's... like the frame time is off. Like it's weird. Any good Cleveland scenery? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I'm not sure. I haven't really checked. Alright, so the only thing that we need to do is make sure that the flaps are full for the replay. And we'll do that now. And then we'll get ourselves into the terminal here. Hey, Captain, officially an instrument-rated pilot. Sweet, Nick. Good to hear, man. Congratulations. Very, very good news, dude. All right, cool. We'll call it quits right there. Park brake can come on. And APU is on. APU bleed is on. Engine number 1 is coming off. Engine number 2 is coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Boise. Wonderful. That was great. Scenery is better in X-Plane. Well, this is vertical sim in X-Plane. Anyways, we're going to give away a copy of this scenery, like I told you guys. So exclamation point giveaway in chat now, my friends, if you would like to claim this prize. Exclamation point giveaway in chat, and you can be entered into the giveaway. Wonderful. Cool. We'll come down here. We'll deboard the aircraft. Good. And there we have it. Wonderful. We'll head upstairs. Red beacon light can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. And there we have it, friends. On the ground. In Boise. Sweet. Real nice. Great flight. Absolutely awesome. All right, let me go ahead and turn the sounds down so we don't go deaf. I'm going to go back inside the airplane. I'm going to make sure that all the doors are closed. Go to my Fenix menu and go to the ground services and close, 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 off. Okay, make sure all that is gone and away. That's good. I'm going to toggle the jetway as well. I don't want you out right now. Jetway should be leaving. All right, cool. There we go. Now we should be able to get some replays. So if we pop this guy open and we go... Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that I log off the network. There we go. Disconnected from Pilotedge. Beautiful. And now if I hit the play button, theoretically, we should be able to watch our replay, which we can. Beautiful. So let me advance this here a little bit. We can bring this to like final. Yeah, that should be good there. Cool. And then we'll do our camera recording, and then we can jump outside. I don't know why it's trying to say that that's the... Hello? There we go. A little bit of a heavy flare there. No over flare though, and nice and smooth. I don't know why somebody said that afloat so much they were full. We literally touched down on the 1,500 footers. I don't think we could have done that much better. 1,500 footers for the win. Again, we'll give you a little view here just to make sure. Here's the 1,000 footers. What's the 1,500 or the 2,000s? There's the 1,000 footers, 1,500s, 2,000s. So at the 2,000s, not that bad. Not that bad of a float. We could have touched down way further on. Not bad landing at all. All right, let me return this, and we'll do some wing views. There we go. Beauty. Cool. SimBrief is a good flight planner. It is, but sometimes it can be a little bit out of whack, so you just have to remember that. Sometimes it can be a little bit crazy. I'd say that was a great landing. Super happy with that one. Am I in the giveaway or did I take myself up by accident? I don't know. It should be good. Everybody's in it that should be in it. I think we're okay. Good job, Captain. Bit floaty, but it was also bumpy on the approach. Sure. I don't know. Do people forget that you had no visual aid, Pappy Vassy, to help you in? Listen, it's okay, dude. Everybody's a better pilot than me. We know this already. This is just a fact. Very factual on YouTube. Everybody is much better than I am. This is just a fact that you got to get. A fact that you got to be okay with. Everybody's a better pilot, man. Everybody. They're much better. They always land on the 1,000 footers. Always, man. Hey, Gap, how you doing? Maxon, it's good to see you, man. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, man. Beauty. Sweet. All right. Do a couple more wing views here. That may be a little bit too far. Actually, that's perfect. Wait, can I, that's right, I can mark it. I remember that. It allows me to mark them. I forgot that I could do that. The line where the scenery starts looks awful, to be honest with you. Yes. I think that's what Vertical Sim was saying. Vertical Sim wanted to release... It just seems so stuttery right now, too. I don't know why. Maybe it's the default replay system? Everything just seems so stuttery right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's the default replay. Maybe it's the scenery. Like, I don't know. We're getting 40 FPS, but it feels like super janky. Like it kind of like it's like. Maybe it's just me, but it feels kind of janky. Even with Nashville's long range, I give my pilots 9 out of 5 out of 10 for when they land on the 1,500 footers. Of course, I've heard some Master Blaster. There you go. Thank you, Johan. All right, let's select a winner here for the giveaway. The winner is Avman223. Avman, congratulations, sir. You have won yourself a copy of Orbx Boise Congratulations to you, Avman223. Congratulations, guys. Could we get some congrats in chat for Avman? He has won the scenery. Congratulations, Avman. I hope you enjoy this scenery. Congrats to you. I know that you're here. You should be here. Congratulations, Avman. I will let you guys enjoy the replay here. I'm going to get set up for the second leg. I will see you all in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the replay, guys. Alright, my amigos, welcome back inside the simulator. Hopefully that break didn't take too long. We're ready to rock and roll. We're heading back into Portland. I love flying into Portland, so I'm super looking forward to this one. We are Alaska 2137, again, service from Boise into Portland. I'm just going to do a quick little tour of the airport here, if you will. I'm not quite sure what happened to the FPS after we landed, but some weird stuttering, but it obviously seems to be fixed. We're not really getting any stuttering here, but yeah, you can check it out. I think it's called Boise Air Park, isn't it, or something like that? But this is where the Q4s park, so once we get a nice Q400, we can come and park right here. But for the meantime, we're going to be in our beautiful A320, so we're going to park here. They've even got the signs all colored nicely like it is in the real Boise. Nice scenery. Pretty decent. Again, congrats to Avman for winning a copy of this scenery. And again, huge shout out to Orbx for allowing me to do these types of giveaways and stuff. But nice attention to detail. National Interagency Fire Center. Interagency? Never heard of that before. An Interagency Fire Center. Nicely modeled though. Looking good. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. It's even got some of the shipping containers modeled over here. Pretty cool, man. Attention to detail. Looks really good. It'll be interesting to see how good vertical sim scenery is going to be when he releases that. It'll be real interesting to see. Anyways, welcome friends. Let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First things first, external power's coming on. Master battery switch 1 and 2. Why don't I ever fly the CL600? Do you ever see me flying general aviation airplanes? No, I don't fly general aviation. I usually stick to my big boy jets. That being said, I also have a pretty strong opinion on the pricing of the CL650. I think it's a really great airplane, but I'm not spending 130 USD on a general aviation airplane. That's just crazy in my mind. But yeah, let's get our crew supply on. Nav and logo lights on. Master start switch on the EPU. No smoking to the auto position, and we will arm our emergency exits. Beautiful. Cool. Let's come over here to our electronic flight bag. Let's go to the Fenix tab and let's start loading up some information. Let's go ahead and import from SimBrief. Beautiful. Boise to PDX. We're supposed to depart in 14 minutes. I don't think we'll make that, but we'll do our best to do that. Let's go to mass and balance page now. 141 passengers en route into Portland today. I'm happy with that. Let's load the aircraft. 8 minutes and load it up. There we go. Cool. Airplane is being loaded. First passenger should be on board here any second. There we go. First passenger is on board. Wonderful. Cool. Let's go back down here. Let's start plugging in some information in our MIC-DO. Let's go to our init ref. We're going to init request. We'll populate that. Wonderful. Get all that fun stuff in there. It's like where the fire planes park. Ah, got you. Could be. Interesting. What's fire center? What goes on in the fire center? Trains? Trains? We're Alaska 2137. We'll populate that. Good. We can leave that blank for now. we can go over to our init B page. I think block fuel, what did it say? My block fuel was going to be, we'll call it 5.4 was going to be the block fuel. So I can plug that in here, 5.4. Wonderful, cool. Before we do anything else, we can go to the back to the init ref page. I should IRS init, confirm on alignment. Yes, thank you. Okay, cool. Now that that's all done, we'll bump that over to flight plan, and what we can do is we can send our CPDLC. So we'll go ahead and send our log on, but we do need to change our call sign. We are Alaska 2137. Beautiful. We'll pop that in there. Good. And we can go ahead and send our log on request. Log on denied. Okay. Am I on the network? I am on the network. Okay, interesting. We'll just give that an extra little second here. You want me to do another giveaway for the scenery? I'm just seeing that now. Hey Cap, can I let someone else have the scenery? I already have this scenery and I wouldn't want to have two. I want someone else to be able to have it. Okay, sounds good, man. We can do a giveaway. We can redo the giveaway. So we'll wait till we get airborne off of here, and then we'll redo the giveaway. So those of you that are hanging out in chat right now, we'll be redoing the giveaway. Everybody say thank you in chat for Avman 223, and we'll be redoing the giveaway once we get airborne and a little bit off. Log on denied. No problem. Oh, do you know why actually? I think I have to relaunch Fans GUI. Sec. Run as admin. Yes. I think it needs to be relaunched, and it doesn't like launching through that. Bear with me here for a sec. I gotta go searching. Find that file. Where are you? There you are. Run as admin. Okay. Relaunch it. Logged on the network, so it shouldn't be that. Still saying log on denied. Interesting. Maybe it's because they have to approve it on their end. Is it PC only giveaway? It is, yes. Unfortunately, PC only. Apologize. Okay. Still saying wait, so I'm just gonna wait, I guess, for this. It's still saying waiting, but keep sending it on. Keep saying log on denied. Maverick dropping the 10 bomb. Huge enough floaties to you, Mav. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, dude. Thank you, my friend. Huge enough floaties to you. Appreciate the love, Maverick. Thank you very much, man.
Hey Cap, how you liking the new Boise?
It's nice. Nice scenery, man. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you very much, Maverick. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Log on denied. If it keeps just denying us, we'll just call up Boise clearance and we'll do it old-fashioned. ATIS is on 123.9. Let's tune to that.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee.
All right, information Yankee is now current.
Boise Air Terminal. ATIS information Yankee. 1653 Zulu. Wind 280 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 23. Dew point 7. Altimeter 299 Arriving and departing runway 28 left. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airman runway 10 left 28 right closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee.
All right, we've got information Yankee. Let's just grab it old-fashioned. Does P support CPDLC from Boise? I'm not, maybe not. LK, and I'm pretty sure they accept it from any airport, though. But that's fine. We'll just get Boise clearance on 125.9. We'll just grab it the old-fashioned way. Nothing wrong with that. 1259 is in. go. Cool. And we'll grab it this way. Boise clearance, good afternoon, Alaska 2137 with information Yankee IFR to Portland, please.
Alaska 2137, Boise clearance clear to the Portland Airport, the Boise 3 departure. Radar vector sail intersection that is filed. Climb maintain 16,000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6. Squawk 2023.
I declared into Portland via the Boise 3 sail, then as filed. Climb to the SID, we'll accept maintain 16,000. We'll expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.65. Squawk 2023 for Alaska 2137.
Alaska 2137, departure frequency 119.6.
119.6. Thanks, Alaska 2137.
Alaska 2137, your climb instructions are to climb and maintain 16,000. There was no climb via SID instruction.
Climb, maintain 16,000. We would botch this one. 2137, thanks.
No worries, read back correct.
Let's
Maverick,
make
thanks
my
for
money
support,
spent
man.
today a cool 700 as I just dropped 685 on my car registration today. Ha
Tower
ha.
6 November Delta, clear.
685 on car registration. That's unreal, man. Huge enough loadies to you, Maverick. Thank you very much for support, too. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. So we've got all of our information plugged in. That's all good. Let's come back down here. Let's start plugging some stuff in. We're going to Boise departure. We're departing out of 28 left. We're going to be on the Boise 3 departure. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Then it's going to be radar vectors to sail. That's all good. We continue down here. PDX, arrivals. As it stands right now, boarding is complete. Beautiful. Let's go to our My Flight, and let's just check the weather here in Portland. Winds are showing 290 at 7 in Portland, so it's perfectly fine. We'll expect 28 left as well. We're going to be on the, what are we on? The Hood 4 arrival with the Jotba transition. Jotba. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. That all looks good. I'm happy with that. Great. Let's go back to our performance tab. Sorry, let's go back to our NITREF tab. Cost index will be 55. We're going for a cruise level of 360. And we'll come back over here and we'll just grab our information here quickly. 57.2 and 30.5. 57.2 / 30.5. Good. We've got all that information plugged in. Happy with that. Let's go to our performance tab now. Let's come back over here. Let's go and grab our departure performance. While all that's doing its things, let's get the fuel pumps on. And we'll go ahead and spool up the APU. Just get a little bit of heat here in the aft. Good. Cool. Boise, we're departing out of 28 left. We are expecting dry runway conditions. Packs will be on. Go ahead and sync our load sheet, sync the weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our departure information. V-speeds 29, 30, 32. 129, 130, 132. Good. Flaps and 2/down 0.1 and 56. 2/down 0.1 and 56. Beautiful. Pre-flight's complete. MIG-2's ready to rock and roll. APU is spooling, ready to go. We're just waiting on the green available message, and then we can get the APU bleed on. There we go. APU bleed comes on. External power comes off. Come back down over here. We'll go back to our Fenix menu, and we'll go ahead and go to our ground services, and we'll go ahead and remove the chocks and cones and GPU, and we will call the tug. Beautiful. Cool. Tow is connecting. Back upstairs. Red beacon light comes on. Now, can I push without being in the non-movement area? I can. Yes, so we'll push back and we'll face this way in the non-movement area, and then that way we can easily taxi ourselves out, no problem. Cool. And we have to have our squawk code in here. We'll get that as well. Squawk code is going to be 2023. 2023. Turn that on in reporting. And we'll get up Boise ground, which is on 121.7. 7. Tune to that. Okay, we've got all that plugged in. Great. Let's come over here. We're probably going to have an ATSU message, AOC menu, received messages, and we're going to have 2 load sheets, preliminary and our final load sheet. And we'll accept both of those. Cool. Sweet. Happy with that. Looks good. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and release the park brake. And we'll go ahead and push ourselves back. And start. Beautiful. Engine mode selector over to the start position. We'll wait for the start systems to come up. There we go. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Between a car cap, how much was the brake job? $1,127. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about it. It was way more than I thought it was going to be, man. $1,127. Ay caramba. Ay caramba. Alright, let's go ahead and stop right there. Should be fine. We'll go ahead and get the park brake on. And we'll disconnect the tug. Beautiful. Cool. 4 digits for a brake job? Yes. Calipers, 2 new calipers in the front, 4 brake pads all around, 4 rotors all the way around as well. So 4 new rotors, 4 new brake pads, 2 new calipers. Yeah. And a brake fluid bleed and whatever. Yeah. That equals one of those new throttle boxes. Yep. Things we do for our cars, man. Trust me, I wasn't ready for it either. So, all right, climb, maintain 16,000 off of departure. So we'll go ahead and plug that in, and then we'll let ground know we're ready to rock and roll. So we'll tune to ground 1217. Good, and we'll go ahead and bring our volumes up here again. Wonderful. 8 new brake pads. Yeah, no kidding. Q8 and U should stream. Should not stream at the same time. I mean, I have a set schedule, man. I've had a set schedule for like 2.5, 3 years now, so don't come asking me, my friend. Have you had the issue with the toolbar pushback in the Fenix? Just curious why you stopped using it. Yes, and every time I opened up the Fenix, it gives you a big bold message that says don't use it. So, yeah. We should be able to stop on a dime now. Yes, that's the mechanic said, hey man, at least you're going to be good for the next like 4 or 5 years. They're like, that doesn't make me feel any better. But yes. Did you enjoy nighttime ops? Depends. Flaps were... What were our flaps? Our flaps were 2, so we'll go ahead and set flaps position number 2. At least they give you a reach around after charging you that. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. That was actually the cheapest quote, too. I had it quoted at 2 other garages for basically the same thing, and yeah. So I was like, oh boy, no matter what, I'm not getting away from this one. I spoke with Mopar. Mopar actually said that's a pretty good price for everything that I had done. It's the calipers, man. The calipers and the rotors kill you, man. The calipers were $200 a piece on each side. So that's $400 right there. New rotors, I think that was another $400. Yeah. Igor, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope all is well. Engine mode selector, not anywhere yet because we don't even have engine number 1 on. I'm setting my flaps before I even fired up engine number 1. Brake replacement, yes, whole thing. Calipers, pads, rotors, you name it. Brake fluid was all flushed and done. Yeah. I can see your car mechanic you use. No way, you got to be kidding me. Reaction. When he called me and he told me how bad the front, like, here's the funny thing. Like, I only started noticing like a noise like a week ago, right? I was on the highway and I had to stop pretty abruptly, and I noticed, like, you know, like when you brake, like the woo, 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 woo. Like when I started, and I was like, oh shit, okay, like I got to get it into the garage. Immediately got it into the garage. The guy's like, oh man, he goes, like, apparently the front calipers were so bad that they were pushing into the actual rotor, and they were moving the rotor. Pretty wild, yeah. How old is the car? How many miles? Where do you live? And how do you drive? Jesus. All of the above, please. All right, we got 2 good engines. That's good. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Flaps are set position number 2. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake over to max. RTO. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. APU comes off. APU bleed comes off. And we'll go ahead and let them know we're ready to taxi 28 left. Boise ground, Alaska 2137 with Yankee, ready to taxi 28 left.
2137, Boise ground. Runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Mike, cross runway 28 right at Mike.
Alpha Mike, cross 28 left, or 28 right at Mike, Alaska 2137. All right, park brake is off. And big turnout to the right here. Now you just need 4 new tires. I have brand new tires on it, John. Brand new tires as of last year, and I drive my car maybe like 3,000 miles a year. Is any builds moving on from X-Plane? I read it today somewhere. I don't think they're moving on from it. I think that they're, for the time being, their main focus is going to be on Microsoft Flight Sim, but I do think they're bringing their entire lineup to X-Plane 12. So I think we're going to get the A300 and the A310 and the Beluga all working for X-Plane 12. I misread your post again. Why? What do you mean? What did you say? How old is the car? How many miles? Where do you live? And I know how you drive. Well, I don't drive my car like that, Smitty. I drive rental cars the way that you've seen me drive, for sure. I don't drive my car like I drive rental cars. I don't think that's fair to say. I think everybody drives rental cars a little bit rougher than they would drive their own car. I think that's just normal. What runway is it showing here for departure? 28 left, radar vectors. Okay, that's weird. Rental cars are the fastest cars in the world. Yeah, because you don't got to pay the mechanic bill. For sure. To our takeoff config, everything is blue, no blue, sorry, in normal. I know exactly how you drove that Merc in Florida. Yeah, exactly. See, rental car. My car can't do that. It can't do that at all. Boomer drives speed limit. No, you don't. I drove with you in San Diego. You do not drive the speed limit. You're a constant 5 or 10 over, just like me. No A380, though. I'm guessing that's on hold. Yeah, I don't know. They've been very quiet about the 380. Right, dog. I'm not sure. Do you know how I got the Premium Deluxe pack for free on offline? I have no clue, Georgios. I don't know, man. Wiper fluid costs extra. I can't believe they didn't give us wiper fluid, dude. All right, so we're on Alpha. We're crossing Mike. We've been cleared to cross 28 right at Mike. So that's all good. So we can get the rest of our frequencies plugged in now. So tower is going to be on 18.1. So we'll get that ready. 18.1 for tower. Good. In California, where I lived all my life, the speed limit is the flow of traffic. Yeah, and they drive like absolute mad people out there. The cops are loving this convo. Gasper, what's up, man? Have you seen the Flight Sim Expo interview with Laminar and Orbx about the X-Plane 12 features and scenery? I'm excited. I don't know.
Tower,
I don't know. You just got Brembo brakes for WXR looking for. That's what I got, Igor. They put on Brembo for me as well.
Mike.
I think they're Brembo, not calipers. They're not Brembo calipers, but they're Brembo pads, I think? I'm not even sure, dude. I really don't. I trust this guy. He's never led me wrong. Captain flying Seattle to LAS right now in Alaska 320. Sweet. Very cool of you, Alex. This is true. California drivers are crazy. Yes, they are. Miami drivers? Oh, yeah. No, dude. Florida drivers are absolutely bananas, dude. I saw some of the crazy shit when I was in Orlando on those highways. Dude, they are nuts. Zero fucks. Zero fox. Sorry. Absolutely no regard for anybody out there. Just don't use Napa parts? Yeah, no. Ew. I don't think I've ever used Napa parts, Mopar. Is this plane tolless level? I would say this exceeds tolless level, to be honest with you, but that's my personal opinion. All right, and here's Mike. We're cleared across 28 right at Mike, as this runway is closed right now. Do you like bikers? I'm a biker. I don't mind bikers. I mean, wait. Like motorcycle or like bicyclists? All right, we're crossing the runway with all the lights turned on. Jesus. that hump on the runway is crazy. Max, thanks so much, dude. Dropping the $2 donation. Appreciate you, Max. Zcap, love the streams lately. Thanks so much, Max. Appreciate you, man. Really, really appreciate that, dude. I think we're going to jump back into X-Plane this weekend, to be honest with you. There's been a lot of requests. A lot of requests for X-Plane, so I think we might jump back into X-Plane this weekend. We'll see. See how I feel, see how much time I have tonight to do a little bit of practicing, and we'll go from there. All right, we'll tune over to tower 18.1, and then departure frequency is 19.6, so we'll get that plugged in as well in our backup. Beautiful. Thanks so much, Max. Appreciate you, man. Boise Tower, good afternoon. Alaska 2137, holding short of 28 left, ready for departure.
Alaska 2137, Boise Tower. Wind 310, 11, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
28 left, cleared for takeoff, Alaska 2137. All right, let's do it. Remember, guys, we are going to be giving away a copy of this scenery once we get airborne and we're kind of out of all the switching of air traffic control. Turn on the joystick cam, enjoy the departure, friends. I'm getting the Airbus TCA. Is it any good? I love it, man. Yeah. I love it. I don't know if I love it as much as V1's new setup, but it's still pretty good. For me, it does the trick. All right, let's get it, friends. Let me get centered here. Nose wheel steering off. Throttle's up to 40%. Chrono's coming on. Let's get it. Man flex set 56 SRS auto thrust bleu. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive.
Yakima Tower, 6 November Delta, midfield.
100 knots.
Left downwind.
That wind. Holy.
606 November Delta, runway 27, clear to land.
V1.
Runway
Rotate.
clear to land, 6 November Delta.
Positive rate. Gears going up. I don't know why it's like trying to make me go like circle. It's weird. I'm just gonna go heading.
Alaska 2137, connect big sky departure.
Big sky departure, Alaska 2137, thanks. All right, 19.6 for departure. We've got that. Let's go throttles climb. Let's go flaps 1. Big sky, good afternoon, Alaska 2137, 5,100 for 16,000.
Alaska 2137, big sky departure, radar contact.
All right, let's continue this heading. Gain some altitude. Let's go ahead and disarm our ground spoilers. Runway lights, nose lights, wing lights. No departure yet. So we got departure. Cap, did you see the MD-80 crash Miami? Yes, I did. Sucks. 200 knots, flaps clean. Bumpy, man. Bumpy arrival, bumpy departure. One thing I do love about XP Realistic. You wouldn't notice this, right? Before, like, you would just see, like, your speed and your altitude, like, bumping. You never had those camera effects. Absolutely love it. That's what I love FS Realistic for. All right, there we go. Beauty. Climbing up and away. Cool. 8,000 feet. Autopilot's coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. And we can turn some of our sounds down a little bit. There we go. Great. Yeah, exactly, Dustin. I mean, that's for, to be fair, man, like, that's for somebody who does what V1 does, right? Like, I don't necessarily think like somebody like myself or like somebody, you know, just your average Joe, if you would, like myself, would do something like that. I mean, maybe if you were building like a home cockpit, I feel like that would be maybe a great addition. But for the everyday user, I just don't see that being like a thing. Not at $1,200 USD, and not at the size of it either. Like, I don't even know if I'd have to literally build like its own. I guess you could build like your own stand and stuff for it, but yeah. Hey Cap, how do I turn off the landing system on the 777? Because my first landing using it earlier and I couldn't find it. How do I turn on the landing system? What do you mean? I don't think you do that in a 777. I don't even know. 10,000 feet, landing lights are coming off.
Clear direct sail, contact Salt Lake Center 133.25.
Go direct sail and over to Salt Lake Center on 13325. We'll see you. Alaska 2137. All right, 3325, direct sail. Let's go. Salt Lake City Center, good afternoon, Alaska 2137, 11,500 for 16,000 direct sail.
Here, so I'll cancel radar services, 12 Romeo Charlie.
All right, I managed to have 3 at once there. I think I heard Alaska 2137 checking in, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
230, Alaska 2137.
Who wants to cancel radar services?
All right, 230.
TBM 12
3 of us calling in at the same time.
TBM 12 Romeo Charlie, radar services terminated, squawk and maintain VFR, frequency changes approved.
Squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved.
I'm good with my Cytec Cyborg Evo yoke.
Who else called?
Cyborg gig. You made it a cyborg? Hey man, whatever you gotta do to make that work, right?
November Delta taxi parking via Alpha,
whatever you gotta do, man. All right, cool. Now, as promised, we're going to redo the giveaway. So if you would like to enter your chance at winning a free copy of Orbx Boise, exclamation point giveaway in chat now, my friends. Exclamation point giveaway in chat. Pilotedge's class, always. Always, always, always. Like the diamonds when you're about to land, when you press the localizer and approach to see the diamonds. Oh, because you have to tune the frequencies. OF Jersey. So you have to like find the frequency. So like if you look here at like your ILS approach, like to whatever, you're going to see your localizer frequency. You need to plug that in as well as your final approach course. So these two things need to be in. So you need to tune this into your NAV1 radio.
Since I'm on vacation, I am going to head out early today. I have a couple trains I want to go see. I'm cool with a half day's pay if you're a boss man. No floaties.
Man. Huge no floaties to you, Mopar. Thank you very much for the support, dude. I really hope you're enjoying your vacation, man. And of course, dude, go enjoy trains. Anybody say trains? I want to see some pictures up in the Discord, though, sir. I would like to see some train pictures, or I would like to at least see Smitty talking about said train pictures that you sent to him. Thank you for the 40 bones, Mopar. Huge no floaties to you, man. Have yourself a wonderful afternoon, my friend. And yes, absolutely, enjoy the holidays, man. Thank you, dude. All right, I see everybody putting exclamation point giveaway in chat. That is correct. If you would like to win a copy of the Boise scenery, exclamation point giveaway in chat now, my friends. And that will go ahead and get you a chance to win the Boise scenery. Someone said something about trains. Go to Navrad page when descending. It should be there. You put your ILS frequency in the 777. Ah, there you go. Hey, Captain, how's your day going today? It's going well, Mike. Thanks for asking. How are you, dude? Hope all is well with you.
606 November Delta, Yakima ground, runway 27, taxi Alpha.
All right, we're through just through transition altitudes. We'll standard barrel, and we'll finish the rest of our... Actually, we can put off the seatbelt signs a little bit smoother up here now. Not so bumpy. We'll get the seatbelt signs off, and the flight attendants can start their service. Wonderful. And because it's such a short flight, I'm going to just turn my camera off here briefly. I'm going to finish my little stretch that I was doing in between flights. And remember, guys, the only thing that you need to do to win today's giveaway is make sure you smash down that thumbs up button. Make sure you have liked today's video. That's the only thing that you need to do.
137, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
128.72, Alaska 2137. Salt Lake Center, good afternoon, Alaska 2137, flight level 210 for 230.
Alaska 2137, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain for level 360.
360, Alaska 2137, thanks. All right, 36,000 feet, which will be our cruise altitude for today. Beautiful. you want more pics and videos in the Discord of trains, I have hours and hours and hours of them. Where do I start? Uh-oh. That's true. We need to make Smitty a YouTube channel so we can upload all of his train vids. Hello, Captain Chat. Just stopping by for a few minutes on my lunch break. Hope the flight is going well. JP, good to see you, man. It is. It is. It is. Thanks for asking. Is there a note to solve?
6 number Delta, Yakima Tower, left down departure approved, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
I'm not sure, Ryan. There you go, Smitty. All right, let's select a winner here for the giveaway, friends. And the winner is Out of Step 427. Out of Step 427. Congratulations. You have won the giveaway, Out of Step 427. If you're in chat and you would like to claim your prize, please come forward. Right, Flyboy? That's why I almost said it too, dude. I almost said it too. I was like, you have to be a subscriber to the channel, but I was like, wait a second. The only people that can put this in chat are subscribers. Out of Step, congratulations, man. You should thank Avman223 for the passing up on the prize. But congratulations, Out of Step 427. Congrats, man. You have won yourself a copy of Boise from Orbx. If you are in chat, please come forward and we can get you your prize. Congrats, man. Hashtag remember patches. Poor old patches. I'm here, this never happens to me. Sweet, dude. Well, congratulations. There you go. Chalk it up on the board. First W. First win. Congrats, man. Out of Step, are you on the Discord by any chance? Are you part of the Discord, or do you not do Discord? I know some people don't do Discord. Just completely understandable. Ecap, waiting for the X-Plane 11 stream. I learned so much from you then. Sweet. Probably this weekend we're going to jump back into X-Plane. I think we're going to do it. I think what I'm going to do is tonight after stream, I'm going to get my yoke up, and I'm going to do a couple practice flights. We'll probably jump back into X-Plane. First W, nice, man. Sweet. Well, congratulations, dude. Congrats, congrats. Some beautiful scenery. If you would like to join, you can put !Discord in chat. If it's easier, Out of Step, you can try and get your email address into here.
Go to the Portland Airport, Seattle 8 departure. Radar vector Seattle VOR, Victor 23, Battleground VOR, it's the Bravo Tango Golf VOR, and then direct.
So the Discord link should be right above you, Out of Step, and if it's easier, you can spam your email address in chat.
120.4, squawk 53.
So kind of just do it over and over and over and over again. See my fair share of future Darwin Award nominees at railroad crossing in Texas. There was one who loved to stop dead in the center of the tracks. Jesus. What plane am I planning on flying? The A300 to start. I'll probably do a couple though. Probably do the A300.
Charlie Mike, feedback correct.
Then maybe jump into the 7.5 or something like that. I've really been itching to fly the 7.5. I want to jump back and fly the 7.5 again, so maybe we can do that. Will you fly the Zebo or the level up again on X-Plane 11, or do you want to fly the 7.3? You'll fly the PMDG. Probably fly the... You message me on Discord? Hey, perfect. Sweet. Cool. Okay, awesome. Sweet. Thanks so much, man.
Salt Lake City Center, Presidential 69. We're just off Penguin Airport, climate of 9,000. Look pick by further Las Vegas, please.
Just waiting for a new Infinite Flight update to drop. Nice.
Presidential 69, Salt Lake Center, squawk 2375 at 9.
Love the pencil plane. Please fly it. Yes.
Presidential 69.
I love the 7.5 as well. It's always a blast flying that airplane, man. I think we get a little bit more of a cruise on this one. Yeah, about 60 miles of cruise. That's nice.
Presidential 69, radar contact, 16 miles northwest of the Bryce Canyon VOR. Are you able to your own terrain obstruction separation until climbing through 14,000?
Yeah, that's affirmative. Presidential 69.
Presidential 69, clear to Las Vegas Airport via direct stew in this file. Climb maintain flight level 230.
Alright, flight level 230, direct stew as filed. Presidential 69.
Presidential 69. Perfect. Congratulations out of step. And thank you everybody for tuning in today. I didn't put it in the thumbnail. I kind of just wanted a chance for everybody who was going to come hang out today for a chance to win it. So thank you everybody for coming to hang out. Appreciate it. Thanks for getting us to 300 likes as well. I think we hit 300 likes, right? We did. 301 likes. Sweet. So thanks guys. I really, really do appreciate that. Heat cap a bit late. Sorry about that. Still here though. No worries, Rito. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. I just don't like the MD-11, to be honest, not because of the rotate release, but also before that. It's an unpopular opinion, I know. The MD is a good plane, man. It's a workhorse, that's for sure. So, yeah. Cap Presidential 69 is the exact call sign of an aircraft, and a pilot uses a YouTube channel called Corporate Pilot Life. Very cool. It's a sweet call sign. Presidential 69. That's what somebody said. I don't mind the MD-11. I think it's a good plane. Maybe we can jump back into it, but this weekend I think I want to focus on the A300 and the 7.5. It's been a while since I've flown either of them. MD-80 was the first airliner I've ever learned to fly. 13 years old and had a bunch of manuals on my desk. Headaches that were worth it. Never flown the MD-11, however. Very cool, Vlad. I love the MD-80 as well, man. Yeah. In my opinion, the autopilot in the MD-11 is kind of weird. What do you think?
Alex Center 135.77.
Yeah.
3577.
Not quite sure if they've got it better, but no worries, that man. Thanks for being honest, dude, and not just claiming the prize for the sake of claiming a prize, right? You gave somebody else an opportunity, and that person seems to be super happy. So.
Out of 17,000, climbing flight with T30.
Presidential 69, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 300.
Alright, 300, Presidential 69.
What's my favorite plane? Definitely don't have one. Yeah. It's a bit of late to say this, but rip to the AN225. Oh, we're way past a rip for that, man. It's been months, dude. Months. But yeah, sad. Sad indeed. Looking forward to what you think about the Boise scenery. Neat little airport. Air Guard flies the E10. Yeah, we're leaving it, Ken. We landed there, had a beautiful landing. Yeah, it was nice.
Presidential 69, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
Go big PMDG for a long haul plane, Microsoft Flight Simulator. They're making the 777, Vlad. It's currently in development, so I don't know if we're gonna get it this year.
Alaska 2137, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
135.15, Alaska 2137. We'll see you. All right, 13515. Seattle Center, good afternoon. Alaska 2137, flight level 360.
Alaska 2137, Seattle Center, descend via the hood for arrival, runway 28 right transition.
Descend via the hood for arrival, 28 right transition, Alaska 2137. All right, so it looks like he's going to put us on the right side. May give us the left side, but I guess he's going to put us on the right side. What are your thoughts on the Red Air MD-82? Sucks. Yeah. All right, well, let's plan for the right side. Let's go PDX, arrival, ILS 28 right, hood fort, and we're going to have it via Jutba. We'll go ahead and insert that. Now I'm just going to confirm all this because it was being a little bit weird earlier when we did this. So, 28 transitions. So it should be Robbie, Hood, Bull Run, and then Schaefer. Robbie, Hood, Bull Run, Schaefer, and then go to 28 right. Omzi, Taluk, and Wugpoo. Omzi, Taluk. Doesn't have Wugpoo, but that's fine. All right, cool. Sweet. That all looks good to me. Happy with all of that. Wonderful. Let's go to our performance tab, and we'll go ahead and plug in some information here for our arrival. Top of descent is about 45 miles. Let's go here to our Fenix tab. Do you think the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro is good enough? Sure. Yeah, why not, Melvin? I mean, I have one, dude. That's like what I use like when I'm just screwing around and stuff. But yeah, I've got one. Let me go to my mass and what am I looking for? What am I doing? My flight, sorry. PDX, arrival information. We'll go ahead and refresh that. Good. 290 at 7, 3016. 290 at 7, 3016. Temperature is 17 degrees. My goodness, that is beautiful. That's shorts and a hoodie right there if I've ever seen it. And we can come up here. Our minimums today will be 281 on the ILS. 281. And we'll throw that in here to our barrel. Beautiful. Cool. Information is all set. Looking good. Thought PMG was planning on making 777 and 74, but I haven't said anything about the 74. Just saying they have. They're doing the 777 first, and then they're doing the 747. They've announced what they plan on doing. So you are going to get the 737, all of its variants, then we're getting the 777, then we're getting the 747, and then we're getting the secret project, which they haven't announced yet, but everybody knows is the 757. So, yeah, that's PMDG's. I think that was like their next 3 to 5 year plan or something like that. So I think for the next like 3 years, the amount of aircraft that we're going to be getting from PMDG is going to be quite special. Yeah. Faber still working on their 380? Yes, I believe so. Yeah. What are you guys' opinion on the new SAS color scheme? The new one? I don't know. Benny, thanks so much, man. Drop another $1 donation. Appreciate you, Benny. Says, I'm still hoping to see that any builds 380 must be an incredible aircraft when it's done. Yes. Yeah. I know any builds, and something tells me if they're hush-hush about it, which probably means there's something really good coming. But yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. Do you prefer the 737 or the Fenix? They're both great, man. I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. If you're a 737 or a a Boeing fan, the PMDG is a great plane. If you're an Airbus fan, the Fenix is also a great plane. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with either, to be honest with you. Would you recommend Microsoft Flight Simulator for a beginner? Yes, absolutely. Simply because it's got all the tutorials. You can basically like get your PPL just doing all the what am I looking for? Like all the not assignments. Well, what are they called, chat? What the hell are those things called? You can do like all the I'm honestly drawing a complete blank on what they're called. There's like lessons and there's stuff that you can do all in like missions and stuff. Yeah, missions would be good. I bought the A300 on a lease because of you, and I never regret this. It's a beautiful airplane, man. Yeah, the challenges, the missions, yeah. Hey, Cap, have they updated the Flight Bling KPDX, especially the missing stars?
Delta, taxi parking via
I think
Alpha
so,
minutes
Thomas.
frequency.
I don't know. I would think so. Wonder if Microsoft Flight Simulator would approach PMDG for a Boeing like they have any builds for Airbus. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, so we are roughly about 20 miles from our top of descent. 20 miles, look at that. Perfect, cool. Is PMDG crew coming up with a 747-400? I believe they do both, Sky Time.
Ground, 16 left, taxi,
so they do the 747-400 and they do the 800 as a separate, like, release type deal. Scott, good to see you, man. Thanks. We are. No worries, Thomas. No worries at all. Hopefully the PMG planes won't cost my left kidney. Maybe price similar to the 7.3. I would think so, Vlad. Yep. I would think that's probably going to be their marketing price moving forward. I feel like that's fair. Alrighty, about 15 miles slower descent, 13 miles. Hope they have a better release strategy than they did for the 700. Yeah, I agree 100%, dude. That was kind of a disaster. Would love to see a high-level 350 in the future. I agree with that one. Yeah, I'd love to see a high-level 7.8 and a 350. I think both of those airplanes are quite needed. 7 miles to the descent, looking good. Howdy, I live near the turn for final approach and have a great view of the aircraft landing in PHX. When do you plan to fly in or out of? I know PHX, I'm pretty much waiting for a good release. Themistro, you pretty much nailed it, man. I'm waiting for at least like a freeware version of the airplane to come out, you know what I mean? All right, let's start our descent, friends. We can pop open our charts here. We can have a quick little look-see here at the hood for arrival. So we can see that we need to be at Schaefer for 6,700. That's real interesting. Anyway, 6,700 for Schaefer. That's what we're going to plug in here, and that's what we're going to aim for. So we'll put in 6,700, and there we go. 6,700 at Schaefer. We have started our descent. It's rough and Phoenix needs love. I know Flightbeam are working on a payware version, which I'm hopeful for. Yes, Flightbeam does great stuff, man. They do great stuff. I would definitely support that. This game is paid? Yes, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can... Yep. I feel like the A350 is highly underappreciated. In my opinion, a very spectacular plane. It is. It's a great plane. Yep. Washington Plain, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. How much money? I'm not sure, man. Depends on where you are in the world. Just Google Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't want to give you a price and it be, you know, something really crazy or something really low what you think it would be. Yeah. I said that my hometown airport does not exist in Microsoft Flight Sim. That's weird. That sucks. Doesn't have like 20-hour endurance. If it's true, that's insane. Probably. That airplane is insane, man. The size of those wings and those engines. Yeah, pretty crazy. What is the best site to buy for add-ons for the sim? It depends which simulator. I use simmarket.com. Simmarket, in my opinion, it covers almost all simulators. But I think what you're seeing with a lot of these developers now is they kind of just start selling it on their own, right? They don't want to pay these crazy fees that some of these stores charge, right, for their services. So, yeah. Marketplace is a good place as well. I mean, if you're buying for Microsoft Flight Sim, the marketplace should be okay. Stuttgart's in the is in the sim. There's 2 developers that have made scenery. There's Just Sim. There's a couple other ones. If you got Steam, Microsoft 2020 is currently offer €47. There you go. Yeah, Betty, and it comes with a default one too. There's a default Stuttgart that's decent, and then there's Just Sim that made one, and there's another one that made one. Yeah, and it's really good too. I use the Just Sim. It even has the whole what is it? There's some type of like plant that's like built onto it. Like I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's really good scenery. Something really interesting I noticed about flightsim.to, and you see there, their airport's missing or not done well, you can request it, and someone will make it like a month. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Unique Gamer, how are you, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. What's the longest flight I've ever done? I think it's the most recent one that we did, from Oslo to Vancouver. Yeah. If you have to ask me why I'm wearing a pilot uniform for my stream, then it's probably well over your head of understanding, so I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, it's really good, Benny. You'll have to check it out, man. Hope someone does PHNL Honolulu. Really want to do the Hawaiian Airlines flight from Phoenix to PHNL. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Getting into scenery making is something I'd quite like. Wouldn't know where to start. Dude, Matthew, I've tried, man. I've tried learning where to start. I haven't really tried making any scenery, but I've tried learning where to start, and it's pretty crazy, man. You're gonna download it when you land. Well, it's payware scenery, Benny. But I like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a default, like a default handcrafted. Maybe not. Maybe Aerosoft makes it for free. I don't know. There's a couple Stuttgart sceneries though. I know that, but the one that I'm speaking of is payware, and it's really good. No. Yash, can we please just keep like the conversation to Flight Sim? We're here for Flight Sim, man. We're not here to worry about if I'm married or not. Captain, if you had to choose one route to do, which one would you? If I had to choose one route to do and only one, which would I choose? Oh man, it'd have to be like 2 airports with probably the coolest approaches. So like you're talking like LaGuardia, so we could do like the Expressway 3-1. It'd have to be like DC with like the river visual. Yeah, it would really have to be something like that. I don't even know. I'd actually have to like look down and look at all the badass approaches we've done over the years, right? What do you even use to make scenery? Blender or make Scenery Maker for specific simulators? Blender is good, yeah.
Charlie Mike, Seattle Tower, wind,
Blender's like more how you make 3D buildings and stuff. But yeah. When will I give away my PC? My goodness. Never. Well, the base game without any add-ons does not include a Stuttgart due to some Bing terms or whatever. That's really weird. Are you sure, Benny? Are you on Xbox or PC? I could have sworn, man, there was a free Stuttgart that came with it. Currently on route LAX to SFO, level up 700 X-Men 11. Nice. Enjoy, Joseph. I'm actually going to jump back in X-Men 11 this weekend, man. I'm kind of excited for it. Kind of excited. Yeah, that's as pedestrian gets, Schmitty. So it's using all, I mean, I guess it's decent. You could use it, but like it's still, Smitty just sent me this one over. This is the Phoenix scenery that's available on flightsim.to. That building looks okay. That looks like a Phoenix Sky Harbor building, but these other buildings, like I don't understand how Asobo makes these like their default textures. Like, it's just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It literally looks like an apartment building. You know what I mean? It's weird. No, it does, 100%. It literally looks like an apartment. Looks like a condo.
2137, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Seattle Center 121.4, Alaska 2137. Seattle Center, good afternoon, Alaska 2137, flight level 210, descending on the hood 4.
Alaska 2137, Seattle Center, the Portland altimeter 3016.
3016, thanks, Alaska 2137. Alright. Update our weather. We still looking at the same. 290 at 7. Correct. Everything's looking good. No love for the U.S. airports. Well, like somebody said, someone's making one, Smitty. Yeah. Flight Beam, the same guys that made Portland, which is really good, are going to be making Phoenix.
We're China 1 Charlie Mike, connect departure.
Good. Started getting back into Microsoft Flight Sim, and I have a whole new level of respect for landing in the big planes. Keep smashing the Cessna. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. Captain, what airline is your favorite to fly with? What airline? I don't really mind, to be honest with you.
We're China 1 Charlie Mike, settle departure radar contact.
People always ask me, like, what's my favorite airline to fly in, like, the real world and stuff like that, and I always say, well, whatever airline is going to get me from point A to point B. Is Bandit still around, Cap? Haven't seen him in the streams in a while. Yeah, he was here actually not too long ago. Nick Hill. Yeah, he was here not too long ago, man. He's busy though, right? He's a full-blown, he's a truck driver. He's always on the road, and then when he's not on the road, he spends time with his family and stuff.
Seattle 161 radial south.
Cap, kind of funny how I live in Portland and Boise, and I still live in Idaho, just about 2 hours east of Boise. There you go. Hey Cap, have you tried these two approaches, SFO? The quiet bridge approach and the tiptoe approach? Yes, we've done them actually on Pilotedge before. Yep, pretty cool. Just a little bit, Flight Sim Life. Yeah, just a little bit. It's okay. Blame Dan, as we say on this channel. 3016. We'll throw that in here. 3016. Beautiful. Good. And what mountain range is this over here? So that's Mount Hood. Wait, that's Mount Hood? What's this one? Or is this the same one that we came in by? This is the same one, isn't it?
Turn right heading 220 and join Victor 23.
Were we just on this side of on the departure? We were just on that side of the mountain, correct? It's the same mountain range. Luca, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Mount Hood is closer? Okay, interesting. I always thought that was it right there. I drank all my water. I don't want to get up. Cap, you miss flying stuff like the 7.6, MD-11, Q400, A300, and all that in X-Plane? Yeah, I do. For sure, man. I'm actually going to jump back into X-Plane this evening. I'm going to do some practice flights. So I'm looking forward to that, man. Hey, Cap, been away for a few weeks. Has the Phoenix got any updates or performance updates? It has received one performance update, I think a week or two ago. But yeah. Cascades at the mountain range you were asking about. It's the Cascades mountain range. Got you. Mount Hood is in front of you. Looks like Mount St. Helens to my right. Okay, that's Helens over there. One of those two is Helens, but this is Mount Hood. Pretty cool. Looks good. Stuttgart is handcrafted airport, added in World Update 4. It wasn't the original release, as it's also a military base. There you go, Update 6. Okay, so Stuttgart is, I knew I wasn't going crazy, right, Matthew? I almost knew that I saw that they added, and the reason that I know that, Matthew, is because I remember I was going to fly into there once, and I noticed that the airport was really messed up, and I went to go look, and it was because I have the Just Sim airport, and I had the handcrafted Stuttgart, which came with the scenery, or with the World Update. So it makes sense. X-Plane 11 flights tonight. Yep. Better get ready. I know you're ready.
2137, contact forward approach 124.35.
124.35. Good to hear, my friend. See you soon. Alaska 2137.
Yeah, good to see you.
All right, 12435. All right, with that, that's Portland approach. So we can now tune and we'll grab the ATIS, which is on 2835. So let's grab that real quick here for the controller. They like when you...
Parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact.
Did you purchase the Challenger by any chance? No.
On course heading, altitude, and
not
if flight
interested in that
following
one,
is
sorry.
requested. Notice to airmen runway 321 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike.
We've got Mike on board. Let's tune back to Portland approach. Portland approach, very good afternoon, Alaska 2137, 13,000. Descending on the hood floor, and we've got Mike.
Last 2137, Portland approach. Thanks for Mike, altimeter 3015. How's the ILS 28 right out of Schaefer look?
28 right sounds good for us. Alaska 2137.
Last 2137, expect it. And I have a question for you if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
You watched the game last night?
I did. What do you think?
Well, and I'm biased because I'm an Avalanche fan, but was it too many minutes?
No, I think it's silly. He was at the bench. He wasn't even in play. This is not even a question.
Thank you. I agree. But of course, biased because I'm a fan.
I'm rooting for them too, man. I don't want to see Tampa win 3 in a row. No way.
Oh, hell no.
Good controller. He's the best, man. That's Marcus. He's the best. The best on the network, man. Cap was on P3D. Cap was on the P3D kick, but had to ditch it to go back to X-Plane. Is an RTX 2060 enough to run Microsoft Flight Sim? It would be, Will. If you're planning on upgrading, do you have a 2060 right now, Will? Or, are you planning on buying a 2060 as an upgrade? If you have a 2060, you should be fine. Medium to high settings, I think you should be fine. If you're looking to upgrade, I would say look for maybe a 3060 Ti or something like that. I feel like that would be a little bit better. Might be a dumb question, but what is the difference between a 7.5 and a 7.6? The 7.5 is a narrow body, Ryan, and the 7.6 is a wide body. That's the two biggest things. 7.6 is much bigger in width, in length. Engines, obviously, right? Different engines on it as well. So, yeah. I have a 1060 6 gig and Microsoft Flight Simulator is running okay-ish, and my PC survives. There you go. You have a 2060 right now. You should be fine, man. You should be fine. I feel like that should be fine. You may be due for an upgrade. May look at the 4000 series when it comes out or something like that, but yeah. All right, landing lights are on. We're through 10,000 feet. A little bit bumpy here, passing over this mountain range, as to be expected. There's a beautiful view of Mount Hood right there off our left-hand side.
Alaska 2137 at Schaefer cleared the ILS for 28 right approach.
At Schaefer cleared the ILS 28 right approach, Alaska 2137. All right, so we're with him. We can go ahead and grab our information here as far as tower goes. So we're going to be on 28 right, so tower's going to be on 18.7, so 118.7. We'll pre-program that in here. Just, again, always want to be one step ahead. I can't, if I'm going to teach you guys anything about flying and being in my streams, it's you always want to be one step ahead. So you'll see right now I'm kind of just sitting, right? We're kind of chilling. We've got about, 20 miles till we have to be. So instead of just sitting and chilling, we're always trying to be one step ahead. Make sure that you've got everything in here. Make sure that you've got your frequencies set up here. So now instead, when he says over to tower, it's just a simple switch of the radios and I'm over to tower. It just makes it unbelievably easy when it's in crunch time, so to speak, right? So you can actually worry about flying the airplane. One thing about the 7.5 and the 7.6 have in common is they're both a pain in the ass to load. Yeah, I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine for sure. What's my favorite long-haul aircraft? I don't really do a lot of long hauls. I do enjoy the 787. I really, really, really would love a good 787 in Microsoft Flight Sim. But yeah, I don't know. PDX, an X is a placeholder, one of the very few in the US that end in X. There you go. Hey Cap, how do you prepare to take on a new plane for the first flight? Usually what I do is I usually will load up in the airplane and I'll get it from cold and dark to take off, to like a takeoff state, and then I usually quit, Matt. That's usually like how I do it. And I'll do that like 5 or 6 times until I kind of like work out some type of procedure, and then I'm usually pretty good to go. Yeah. Excited for the approach, as am I. Should be fun. Yeah, we've got our speed restriction at 210. We're going to plug that in. We've got 210 in. Good. Qantas A380 Sydney to LAX when it comes out. Maybe. My poor computer. Could you imagine streaming that? My poor PC. Wonder how the Headwind 787 is coming on. Not looked at it for a while. The Headwind 787. I didn't even know that was a thing. I think we were all waiting for the... What is... Can I go lower? Expect RNAV, ILS visual approaches assigned by ATC. Okay. Airport approach question for you from Alaska 2137.
Sure, thank you.
Because I've been cleared for the approach from Schaefer, am I allowed to descend to intercept, or how does that work?
From Schaefer, you should be direct Reedy, the IAS, and then joining the approach at Reedy.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Alaska 2137. All right, so he said we should be direct to Reedy, which we're not.
And if you look between the feeder Schaefer and Reedy, there's a 5,700-foot MEA.
Yeah, the airplane did not take us to Reedy. It looks like the airplane's taking us direct to Nassau, I believe is what it's saying.
Okay, that's not good. Alaska 2137 for now. Cancel your approach clearance. Turn left heading 230 and descend and maintain 5,000 vectors for the ILS runway 28 right approach.
All right, well, cancel approach left 230 and down to 5,000 for the approach. Good thing I caught that. I was just checking the chart and I noticed something was a little bit off there. All right, so good thing we saw that. Good thing we were looking at that, and I was like, there's no way we can intercept it at that rate. You know what I mean? So that's good. Good thing that we called him. Heavy Division 787, not the Headwind. Okay, got you. Sorry. Yeah, we flew the Heavy Division 787 for Cross the Pond this year. It wasn't bad, but again, it kind of just... It's one of those things where it leaves so much to be desired because it's just like a default airplane that's been modded. I would love to personally see like a proper payware 787 where, you know, everything works properly and it's all done well, you know? Definitely did not realize it was a 13-hour flight. I'm going to do it. Oh, it's a crazy flight, man. PDX approach is awesome. Yes. Professional is what I like to say. Professional. And you see, listen, chat, like, you see my interaction with him. And again, I can't stress this enough about the Pilotedge network. You don't necessarily have to be scared when you're flying on a network.
2137, it's going to maintain 4,000.
4,000 Alaska 2137. You don't have to be scared when flying on a network. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. You see how simple that transaction went between the two of us, or that interaction, sorry, not transaction, but our interaction was very simple. I just told him, like, you know, this doesn't seem...
2137, 8 miles from Tolok. He said to maintain, correction, turn right heading 250. He said to maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer and clear the ILS runway 28 right approach.
Right turn 250, will maintain 4,000 until established, cleared on the ILS 28 right approach, Alaska 2137. Right, we're going to arm our approach. Beautiful. We've got localizer, we've got glide slope, wonderful vectoring again, and there we go. We're looking good. So we can bring our speed back down to about 190, and everything's good, just like that. You know, a little bit of vectoring, and everybody's happy. And there we go. Descending into Portland. PBG or Phoenix, they're both really good, Cyril. I don't think you can go wrong with either, man. Whatever you feel is better for you, I'm sure it would be perfectly fine. 12.5 miles out. We don't have to worry about our speed quite yet.
My contact, Seattle Center 126.6.
We are slightly slowing down, so that's good. It's very bumpy again coming in. Very bumpy. like my speed to be a little bit lower than it is. I'm just going to put out some speed brake here for a second.
With that, the 291 Charlie, Mike, Seattle Center, Olympia, altimeter 3016.
All right, looking good. Just shy of 10 miles now. We can go gear down.
2137, contact Portland Tower 118.7.
1187, Alaska 2137, thanks. I missed your dono, Benny. My apologies, dude. How did I miss that? With $1. Says YouTube not letting me get a membership. Punch trees, punch trees. That's weird, man. It depends what country you're from. Sometimes they're blocked. But thanks for your support, Benny. I appreciate you, man. I don't know how I missed that. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you, thank you. All right. Portland Tower, very good afternoon. Alaska 2137, ILS-28, right?
Alaska 2137,
Flaps 3.
Portland Tower, runway 28 right. Clear to land, wind 300 at 8.
28 right, clear to land, Alaska 2137. All right, and let's start our recording. All right, we're recording. Let's go flaps full. Thank you, Benny. Appreciate the support, man. All right, flaps are full. Speed brake armed. Looking good. When cleared to land, we'll get the rest of our lights on. Beautiful. Cool. Landing checklist, gears down, 3 green, flaps are full, spoilers armed, auto brake set, cabin cruise advised. We're fully set up. 6 mile final. This is wonderful. This is what we like to see. And from here, I'm going to take control of the aircraft. Hope you guys enjoy the arrival. See you down on the ground. My airplane. Beautiful. And I'll get the volumes up for you. Enjoy the arrival, guys. What servers am I on? I'm on Pilotedge. You can put !PE in chat. I'm not on like a public like server or anything like that, or VATSIM. It's called Pilotedge. I can already see the IKEA. We'll get a nice view of that on the replay. The IKEA's right here. Really cool. I love that the scenery incorporates that. Bumpy, 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 man. I feel like all the approaches in the US have just been crazy bumpy lately. What do you guys think? Yes? No? Maybe? Am I going crazy or... The sim feels really smooth right now too. This is nice.
$500.
1903, absolutely, man. It's worth it alone just for the head movements, dude. Just for the head movements of like going through turbulence and bumping around and stuff.
400.
The landing effect. You know, it's worth it just for the landing effect alone too, man.
100 above. 300. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reversers, nose down gently. That was one of those ones I knew it was going to be good. As soon as I heard the 5, I was like, oh, that's going to be a good one. Decelerating. $60 knots, reversers stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portland. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was a good one, friends. That was a good one.
Alaska 2137, straight ahead on Alpha 6 to Kilo, and stay on this frequency.
Alpha 6 to Kilo. Have yourself a wonderful evening, man. I wish you all the best with your abs. They're taking it home.
Hey, much love, buddy. Good to see you.
Alrighty, there we go. Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portland. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Landing lights coming off. Nose light over to taxi. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. EP master start switch comes on. Give you guys a nice little wing view here, cleaning up the flaps and spoilers. There we go. Beautiful. Super happy with that one, friends. That was a great landing. Really like that one. All right, and we're kilo into the ramp. Good. We're going around here, and we're actually going in right here. Go nice and easy. Go ahead and spool up the APU. Runway turnoffs can come off as well. And I'm going to stop the recording. Stop. There we go. Sweet. Great stream. Happy with both of those landings. That one was a lot nicer than the arrival into Boise, but still great landings. Super happy with that. We're going right here. Charlie 18. This is where the flight is going to end. Go ahead and get the nose light off. Don't need to blind anybody. Brad, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Alrighty. And there we have it, friends. What a beautiful flight. Super happy with that one. And that should be good right about there. Wonderful. Park brake on. Again, I'm going to set all the flaps back down. We just need that for replay. APU bleed is on, but we can do an engine shutdown, which is nice. And we can go engine number 1 off, engine number 2 off. Wonderful. Red beacon light can come off. Seatbelt signs can come off as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portland. Beautiful flight. 55 minutes on the flight time. We'll deboard the aircraft. Wonderful. There we go. Sweet. There we have it, friends. Great flight. Let's go ahead and disconnect from Pilotedge Network. Let's go ahead and turn our sounds down here. Thanks to the wonderful ETC, again, provided by Pilotedge. If you want more information about Pilotedge, !PE in chat, guys. The sim has really come ages since the Fenix and PMDG. Just a solid long hauler A350 would be my vote. Yep, I agree, man. Vlad, take care, man. Thanks for being here today, dude. You could shut down if you like. You can turn on the electric pumps, then extend the flaps. True. Pilot, just easier to just do it this way. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Let's come over here. Let's go ahead and go to the Fenix tab. We're going to go to the ground services. We're going to close all the doors. Good. Close, close, close. Good, good, good. And let's go ahead and play our replay. And I'm going to move it forward. Want it to be like right about here. I'm going to put those two there, and then I'm going to turn on some cameras, and we can come over here and we'll see the beautiful IKEA building will be right here on our left. Watch some beautiful landings. Here comes the IKEA. Ha, I even love it, dude. It's even got the sign. Like, how crazy is that? It's even got the IKEA, the big sign. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Thanks for stream, Crap. I won't be here for 2 weeks. Got to head up north for camp. No worries, Captain Crafty. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great, sounds like vacation, holiday. Anyways, I hope you have a great time, man. Thanks for being here. Butter landing, thanks for the giveaway in the stream. Go Avs. No worries, at a step. Glad you enjoyed it, man. Super happy with that landing. Yeah, it was a real nice one, dude. Real nice one. There's the 1,000 footers, 1,500s. So in between the 1,500 and 2,000 footers. Definitely happy with that one. We will take that all day long, my amigos. So I can pop it right back here, turn that on, go back to this side. Wonderful. I'll learn all the camera systems again. It's good to see that the default camera system works again. The default replay system, and I don't have to go crazy. Anyways, friends, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's live stream. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button, as well as hitting that subscribe button. For those of you that really enjoy the X-Plane content, great news for you. We'll be back in X-Plane this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. I think we're going to start off the weekend flying the A300 on Saturday, and then I think we're going to move to the 757 for Sunday and Monday. Anyways, that's the plan. It may change, obviously, but that's the plan moving forward. I think that's going to be the best plan. Thanks again, guys, for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's flights as much as I did. Always a blast when you can fly into when you can do these types of flights, especially on the Pilotedge network. Have an absolute blast. I don't know why it's stuck like this. It's really weird. The camera's like stuck like that. Anyways, there we go. Give you guys a nice view like that. Yes, so we will be on the, actually Smitty taught me I can use this view. Oh, that's all fucked up. Okay. So yes, this weekend we'll be back in X-Plane 11. Definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to take this time now to thank all my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Huge no floaties to you guys. Thank you very much for doing what you guys do, man. Everything behind the scenes, everything that you do for monetary value allowed me to do this as a full-time job. So for that, I'm forever grateful. Thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. That was literally the perfect landing. Cut the power, slight little flare, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, baby. Absolute perfection. If I could land like that every time, I'd be happy, because I don't think you can get any better than that one, friends. That was absolute perfection. Very nice. Yes, take this time now. Thank all my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you guys so very much for everything that you do for the channel. For that, I am forever grateful. So thank you all so much for supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. I also want to take this time to thank everybody who cannot donate using a monetary value, but still comes to hang out with me stream after stream, smashes that thumbs up button, just here to hang out with us and have fun and talk aviation. And thank you everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. Next live stream for me is going to be on Saturday. I hope everybody has a great Friday, a great rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you guys all this weekend back in X-Plane, something we haven't done in almost 2 full months. So I'm excited for that one, friends. Enjoy your the rest of the week. Catch y'all on Saturday. Happy landings, friends. Peace!